Welcome along, everybody, to the Staying In. Staying In versus 5-star sodas. We're here for the logo quiz number 3. Logo quiz number 3. Prizes up for grabs tonight as well. We're going to be giving away a couple of tickets to the 5-star sodas show at SWG3 on the 22nd of May. I've also got some goodie bags to be giving away as well. Not only that, Nick and Al from 5-star sodas are going to be joining us live. They're going to be playing the quiz against you. I don't know, maybe see if there's a wee bit of competition we can do there. We're also going to be tasting some drinks during the quiz, but that is not all, because directly after the quiz, we're going to be going straight into episode 20 of 5-star sodas, where we will be drinking our normal full drinks. We'll be having a normal episode of 5-star sodas. If you've ever watched or listened, if you've not, this is your chance to do it, because the first drink on that episode is our 100th review. It's a bit special night for us, so we thought, yeah, let's just double up with a quiz and we'll go nuts. We'll have a laugh. We'll go mental. But let's see how the guys are doing. Let's bring them in. Nick and Al, how are you doing?
What's up?
Yo. We all
How's it
good,
going?
mate? Yeah, not bad, buddy.
Feel like I'm on a telly. I'm on somebody's telly.
I just had a bit of a panic moment, mate, because I'm using my iPhone. Over here's my camera, and it just started ringing for some reason.
That's weird, because I
Somewhere
looked down and it said something like looking for the phone, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck, what's that?
And I was like a wee icon of a cat sleeping, and I was just like, I just so you know, I'm not a cat.
You're not a cat.
It's like that boil.
That's
You're
it.
a little scramble shanks.
For now,
How you doing anyway? I mean, I'm going to say how he's doing. Like, I saw you earlier today because we were swapping some drinks over. What did you get up to after I left you?
We just sat and talked about you, Andy, and just said, "What about that, Andy? What is he doing with these quizzes and all his good
We
work?"
actually had the most ghetto sandwich
Oh man,
from a spot that will sure remain unnamed.
it was a caprese ciabatta, and it was masquerading as a caprese ciabatta.
It was a part-baked baguette that clearly just went in somebody's oven, and then a few shite slices of tomato. But
You didn't miss much, mate. It was nothing worth sticking around for.
Oh well. Right, actually, while we're here, I'm going to fire up the pin so that everybody else can join. I'll just put it up there for now. If you've never played your quizzes before, where have you been? Get on me, but there's the pin if you want to join. In fact, I'll do it that way. Because then that's a bit better for everybody to see. But I'll need to drop my name.
is it 145 people doing the quiz?
There'll probably be more than that.
Thus far.
Soon.
Oh wow!
A few people saying it would be a wee bit jumpy, but I think it's when I do it this way with you guys, I think I get a wee bit of a delay, but it's fine. We'll live with it. We'll fire on through.
That
shout out to
person is
Amanda
Jenny,
Coyle.
who's also on your internet. So do you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, she's probably watching Netflix or something.
If she wants to
Amanda
watch this, she
Coyle.
can come upstairs.
Sit in the audience.
Amanda Coyle said she recently started listening to 5-star sodas from episode 1 when the car, and she's on episode 5 so far. So she's on it.
I'll be
Said she
honest,
loved
just
the
skip
pickle
ahead.
juice one. I can't even remember what the pickle juice one was.
Oh no,
Celery, I think she means. No?
no, it's not. It's something else. I think Nick referred to something as pickle juice, or was it not?
See if you say
Nah,
pickle juice 3 times in the middle, you turn it a pickle. Pickle juice, pickle juice, pickle juice.
Pickle Rick.
So we're going to do 3 drinks during the quiz, and we told people about them in advance, so they might be drinking along with us as well. So if you are drinking along with us, let us know what your scores would be in the comments. Those 3 drinks we are doing is Fizzy Ribena, Curries Red Cola, and Faygo Rock and Rye. So looking forward to that. But then, as we said, we're going straight into our 20th episode. The mad thing is, it doesn't even feel like we've done 20 episodes. But the biggest deal is the first drink in that episode is our 100th soda.
Crazy.
It's almost like we planned it.
I know. It's like, and we have brought a special one out for it, so I'm looking forward to getting to that.
Very special. In fact, see, be honest, if you want, just like indulge us, we'll get into the 100th drink real quick on the podcast and just see what we've got for that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like the crazy thing is the podcast lineup of drinks is insane. I think is it our first ever all 4 glass bottle pod episode?
Maybe. I was actually thinking we should have gave Seamus a heads up.
You don't need to. You don't need to. The man
knows.
He knows. That's how we teaser for. That's how we teaser for everybody. If MD listens,
Who's Seamus?
That's your first
Right.
question.
But anyway, we're here for the quiz. First and foremost. How we use the logos.
I think decently because I think we're all kind of a wee bit brand
shopaholics.
For a brand,
we're all
yeah.
shopaholics.
Although savvy. The logo quiz for me is one that I think everybody thinks they're class at, but it usually catches a whole load of folk out. They've no idea what's going on.
Well, I mean, obviously, I feel like it's designed to trip you up. But what I was thinking today is, obviously, on the last quiz, I was dominating pretty hard. And I'll be honest, see, on the last quiz, I was pretty hell bent on winning it. And I've tried to curb my expectations for tonight because I fell so spectacularly. It was a technical error, and I should have came first. But I'm trying to curb my enthusiasm. But in my head, I'm like, do I still want to just beat Nick? Yes.
I don't think that's going to be like. I don't think like my stepdad Jim will be playing tonight, and he is like mental for a quiz. And I think his enthusiasm for it made me from a young age kind of just not be into them. So if you beat me, it's cool. I don't really mind. I'm just here. I'm here for the soda, man.
I should say, and I forgot to say this before I put the pin up on the screen. But we're going to be giving away some prizes now. One of those prizes is a pair of tickets to the event at SWG3. But the way that's going to be won is by team names that appear on the top 5. So after every question, we'll see the top 5. And you guys are just going to choose who you think's got the best team name. So if you've just put in a shite team name, you maybe want to go fix that right now. Go come up with a better team name, because Nick and I are going to choose the best team name that you see throughout the quiz. So not only have you got to have a good team name, but you've got to be in the top 5 at one point. And you can't Google it, the logo quiz. So this is a tough one to win. So good team name, be in the top 5, and you might win a pair of tickets to the SWG3 show. But we've also we're going to give away some goodie bags as well. I can't even remember, what did I say I was going to give the goodie bag away for?
Best dressed.
No, I said
send in your selfies. Best dressed.
Yes. What was a good idea?
We just talked about this.
I know, like minutes ago before I hit the
someone that has tickets for the show.
Oh yeah. So yes,
already.
Correct. So if you've already got tickets, or if you go and buy them right now at bighandmedia.com/shop to the event, so everybody that comes to the event, when they come in, they'll be given one of these class 5-star sodas.
5-star sodas dished out.
Triple filter review tote bags.
Oh,
Not only are you getting the tote bag, but inside that tote bag will be 4 drinks. The 4 drinks that we're going to taste on the live podcast. But so if you've bought tickets, or if you're coming to the event, let us know in the comments, and Nick and I will go choose somebody at random, because we'll choose somebody at random that's going to receive 2 tote bags, and in the other tote bag is going to be some Hall of Fame sodas.
Nice.
So if you're coming to the event, let us know in the comments. Nick and I was going to pick somebody. Maybe you can let us know that now, but let us know soon, and we'll do it at the end of the quiz. Let us know again, and then we'll pick somebody at random. Somebody else is getting hundreds of extra sodas.
See if you cut the bottom off a tote bag. Does it become a tank top?
I probably could actually.
But think about
this.
So
technically, it's a 5-star soda's Transformer tank top.
But also,
once you've drank, it'd be a wee vest top.
But see, once you've drank all the juice and it's empty, just think you could go to shop and carry your messages if you're away for the messages.
I thought you were saying once you've drank all the juice, you could spew into it, because you're definitely going to have a sugar hangover.
You know what? I'm gonna task Jenny to make you like, you know how like in Germany they have the not the lederhosen, but you know the kind of like dungaree kind of thing that they wear over the lederhosen. I'm gonna task her to make you like this tiny little mini lederhosen kind of vibe out of the 5-star sodas tote bag.
Out of the 5-star sodas, and then
Jenny, you heard it. You know where it live show.
Shouts to Ian and Sharon in the chat there, said it's the first time on the quiz. I don't know if I think they wanted Andy to shout it out, but I'm
Andy, can we see the pin again, please?
I'm the next best. Can we see the pin again?
There we go.
Well, people love the pin.
Oh, you got a jingle for the pin?
Pin jingle.
850 4537.
Oh, like that. Okay, like a 8181 type thing.
854 537. Something like that. I don't know. What was the thing again? You phoned the 118 and asked if Jeremy Corbyn was dead?
Nah, it was Noel Edmonds, mate.
It's close.
Both politicians, both great politicians in their own right.
Both.
Right, before we get started, we've got to get started with quiz in just a minute or two. I must give a shout out to everybody that's doing the Kilt Walk this weekend. So everybody that's doing the Kilt Walk for the Staying In team over the weekend, a lot of folk going to try and walk 26 miles over the weekend for the Kilt Walk, all the money going to the Beatson. And I just checked just before we come on here, we are very close to £105,000 raised for all the charities we've done so far. Over 52.
Unreal. That's unreal.
Shout out
I
to the
just say
Nandon
that-
Love fan club that probably put 95 grand in it.
Andy, can you say hi again to Sharon and Ian? They didn't hear you. They didn't hear me because I didn't say it. I'll say that. But hello to
I've got
Ian
a-
and Sharon.
My voice is a wee bit softer, a wee bit smoother.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of more like backing vocals.
It's like butter.
I bring the sweet harmonies and Nick's more like the rapper.
Butter.
Right, we're
So,
going to get
aye.
going. You ready for this?
Are we in?
Absolutely
Aye,
not.
We're going to get going. How many?
You can
teams
explain
got?
how to use it?
You just know how to use it.
Number
Jaws
7,
bar.
don't use Google. That's the most
Aye,
important
you
one.
can't use Google. There's no point. You
If you're
can't.
gonna cheat,
You just can't.
Harry.
Right, so 20 logos coming up. You just got to name them. They're all type your own, so take your time with typing the answers. Make sure you get the spelling right. Make sure that autocorrect doesn't do you. And that's the way it is.
Oh, do you type these?
You've got to type them all. Not only that, but the images will also appear on your phone. They will appear on your phone as well. You don't even
I'm not
just
ready
need to
for
look at
this.
the screen.
I'm on the laptop. Double
better be
laptop.
You
You better be ready. Because here's a question.
I'm getting
number
ready.
one. Can you name the brand you would see using this logo? Name the brand you'd see
Oh.
using that logo.
Oh.
Button.
Imagine I get the first one wrong. That'd be ridiculous. I think I got this.
You got your
The thing's on there.
It's dead. I mean, is it? Oh no! Do you know what though? I'm just going with my gut, Andy.
What's
Second
see when
guess,
that see when you see that logo? What's your first thought immediately? Who do you think of?
Well, I don't
Or
know.
what do you think of?
Oh, being on the road with the boys.
I think of that gig that we did in. Do you remember that gig you did in Wales?
Yep.
And I had the disabled room, so I had to have a shower and a seat in the middle of this big wedding. And I had their burger from the kitchen, which was needless to say honking with a big bit of pineapple on it.
You're assuming that you've got it right.
I definitely have it right. Do you know
It's
why?
silent.
I know I have it right because the opposite one, I had my high school.
Opposite.
This is actually, do you know what? This is a wee sidebar already because I had my prom thing in it in 6th year.
Some
and,
great answers there. Silent Night.
And
Silent. Do you know? Weirdly, I thought people would have put Silent Night.
you know what?
Premier,
Al, you know who was it? Who? Oh man, what was his name? It's okay. I only look this up. It was a guy. It was on a song with Eminem, rapper.
Eminem.
I'll figure it out. He played at the Barrowlands.
Obi Trice.
Obi Trice turned up to my prom thing. He was staying at the Holiday Inn. Obi Trice turned up and took a couple of buds from my high school, like from my year up the stairs. Teachers were losing their mind.
I was opening for that gig at the garage.
I know, that's why it's a sidebar. And then all the boys were just running about being idiots, shouting real names, no gimmicks.
Right. What we got here? Let's get a look at these names. Right, I've got
Bobby Smells. You're definitely not getting him, man.
It's Bobby.
All right.
Don't inject any comedy into these
What
names.
position you in? Did you both get that right?
I'm on 59th.
I'm 95th. I got it right as well.
So I'm quick on a buzzer, baby. I'm touch tight, man.
Right, question 2. Can you name the organisation that you'd see using that logo?
Oh, I was quick at that time.
Was it? Aye.
They call me the Genius Machine. Or maybe that calls everyone that. What's your palate cleanser today?
Same as last week, same as the week before, Pinky.
Nice one.
Johnny Walker Black.
I'm on a Polliner.
I don't have any. I do have an empty bottle of Limca sitting beside me though, which is nice to remind me of the fact that I really want to drink.
Oh,
Question 3, we're going to do a first soda actually after question 3, mainly because I want to drink.
Let me tell you, after tonight, you're not going to want a soda because we are going pretty crazy tonight, man.
We're going long.
Sugar hangover and a half coming up.
I'm planning to do couch to 5K at 1 a.m.
Oh man. They should call that app couch to 5K to 10K 3 times, then back to no K. I think I got it.
Okay.
He's got this one though.
I think so.
Aye. Tesco.
Hey, you need to wait till everybody else. Timer's gone.
Is it done? Can I say it?
No. Just chill.
You can say it now. We've got enough of a delay here.
Asda.
No, it's not.
That's the Asda mum with the wee in the back.
And that's hitting the back pocket.
That was over sexualized. That advert, wasn't it?
Are you kidding me on?
No.
Dude, this is it Asda?
No, you fucking maniac.
Oh, I'm right.
It's Oxfam.
Right. I know it's
Oh,
exactly
Oxfam.
that.
Somebody put Oxfam. That's a shame.
Oxfam. Fucked it.
Oh,
I'm
Oxfam it is.
40th now.
okay.
Right, I was in the leaderboard.
Nah, 31st. Climbing steady though. Climbing
Any
steady,
teams up there?
baby.
Calpy and Thurston, Just Jazz, Sewn Masks for the NHS, Wenders and Kerry.
Kerry.
In the top 5.
Interesting. Palpy and Kirstine, that sounds like a couple of rappers.
Calpo.
Question 3.
Yeah.
Name the brand using this logo.
Oh, fuck.
Now we're starting to test you. Now we're starting to test you.
Are you? Because I don't think you are, mate.
Oh, no.
There he is.
Oh,
I know
I
I did
he's in
wrong.
the excuses
I've
already.
made that right. Oh, no. I hear Andy, look at the private chat.
Off. If you've wrote what I think you've wrote.
I've wrote you think you've wrote. That's what it is, though, isn't it? Is that what it is?
I don't even know how you've got that for that.
Is it not that?
Nah.
It's
All right, I
definitely
wrote
not
something
that.
else. Is it not?
No.
I wrote that.
No, that's wrong as well.
Okay, that's fine. It looks like it's got to be Shrek here.
It does.
It does kind of a wee Shrek here. Nick thought it. Nick was like, after he was like, oh no, he was like, it's Quiznos. So
I
he
thought it was
like,
Quiznos.
Q?
I was like, I fucked it. Is it not a Q?
No, it's not a Q.
I mean, I definitely fucked it anyway. Man, I always fuck it right at the start. Now I can't get back, so you bastards for this staying in thing. I just cheat like
That's the thing with the logo quiz, though. You can't cheat. There's no cheating in this one.
It's
can.
all,
I mean,
it's
you
all
tell me
skill,
who you
mate.
cheat.
Mate, if
Tell
I
me
don't
use the
mate,
Google Chrome app and you take a picture of that and then search it on the internet and it'll come up.
but you'll
But
not
it
be
will
fast
work.
on your boy here. You'll not be fast on your man. Because
You never got that, did you?
Watch me climb this leaderboard. Watch this. 31st, and I'll tell you what I'm in a minute. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going straight
So
to
the
the top.
correct answer to
Guys.
that one,
G Unit.
George.
Went from 31st to 16th.
Alright, just
So
because
after
over
George,
lockdown,
George,
just because over
George
lockdown you bought all your clays for
Because I know what it's like to live in pajamas for 2 years.
Well done if you get George.
Well done, George.
That was a crafty one, Andy.
That was good, Andy. I like that.
Good
And unlocked.
So Matt
straight up.
NHS, Kerry and
Straight
Andalop
up.
Fan Club all moving up the top 5.
By the way,
Next
Cahoots
question,
killed.
question 4. Which US state recently announced this is their new logo? I forgot to do the drink, guys. We'll do it after this one. So which US state recently announced that is their new logo?
I'm not entirely sure, but I guessed.
I mean, it's worth a guess. I think
Did you
that's,
see the thing they're trying to put through in America for Washington, D.C. to become the 51st state?
I've been doing that for a while.
They've put it back in the thing. No, it's actually a lot bigger than you think in terms of
DC?
population, and
Population's different, but it would
they
be the
also
smallest.
lose a lot of voting. They lose a lot of voting powers or something because of it. Anyway, point is, it will never happen. But they're in it again. It's going to the Senate.
We'll see.
Craig McFadden's.
Craig McFadden's having a mayor.
Well, it's
Having a
Exodus is in 9th place and it's pretty sure that they've got the best name. We've just not seen it yet.
How are we going to see it if you don't get your act
Aye,
together?
just
the,
got to
pri-
do
the
better.
prize is so good. You need to have a good name and be a top player.
Aye.
I'm just a top player.
Oh, he's fucked up. He says he's fucked up.
You got
When
this
does
one.
this round end?
What do you mean, when's this round then?
Do you want to say it?
You can say it now. What'd you go for?
Colorado.
Would you go for that?
Colorado.
I put Colorado as well.
It's a good chat.
Because it has the Rockies in the middle.
Yeah.
And that C is actually used on the hockey tops.
It wasn't.
I wonder how many
Cincinnati.
people put a C, a state with a C, or how many
Chicago.
people vote non-states.
How many wrote
Oh.
Chicago?
Oh, this just in. This just in.
Are you top of the board now?
I don't know, mate.
Colorado.
Numbers don't lie.
It's time for the scores, guys.
We've only just begun.
There is a man.
Oh,
It's the beginning
first
of the end.
I got one wrong
First
and I'm
place.
92nd now. That is fucking insane.
Grab your grand sandbag.
that's interesting. Right. So anybody that's never watched the show, the 5-star soda show, we drink fizzy drinks. We rate them 1 through 5. So we're going to
Yes, we
dip
do.
into our bags and get our first one out.
What is that going to be?
It's going to be. It's a bit old school. fizzy sparkling Ribena.
That's not old school. That's new school.
You think so?
Aye, this is
I
for
think
this
that's
is
old school.
man. That's a Gen Z drink right here. I'll tell you what old school is. Hot water, Ribena. That's old school.
Aye, that's old school. I'll give you that.
Andy,
but,
you don't admit you didn't have. I didn't drink this as a kid though. Sparkling Ribena.
Nah,
crazy?
this is
100%.
new school, man.
100%.
This is for Gen Zs. This can is freezing cold, by the way.
Dude, mine is so cold. This is the way we do it.
I was saying to me, this is a shocking.
Sarah Bash says, "Damn it, I spelt it wrong." You also spelt "damn" wrong in that comment as well. So,
Tough shit.
I don't know what to say.
Cheers to episode 20 coming up.
Cheers to anyone that's got a wee
100%.
can of Ribena at home. Okay.
I actually tasted better the last time I had it.
I was going to say,
it's kind of weak.
Nick was saying earlier he's got high hopes for this, but it kind of tastes like. Yeah,
it is weak. There's not very much taste in it, but
it's kind of refreshing though.
Yeah, I know, but to be
Guys,
honest, mate, all that winning was making me thirsty. So anything
we don't take these things too seriously, but if it's a shite drink, we'll tell you not to get it. That's basically how it works. This is it's not terrible, but I'll tell you what, some of the drinks we've had, it's not really on par, is it?
I think I'm right. She's going to bed early. Ribena's off to bed early.
If you were to put a wee bit more sugar in that.
Actually, now you're talking. Hold on. Sugar content.
13.
That's pretty low. It's pretty low. But I mean, it's not far off a normal Coke now in the UK.
It's just a bit funky. I'm not really.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but it's like.
Do you know what I would prefer? I would prefer if they gave you like a wee extra bit of Ribena to dilute back into it. Give you a bit.
Oh yeah, like wee bit of diluting Ribena dropped in there.
Just like you know how you get those cocktails with a little syringe,
shake, salt and shake.
Aye, like a salt and shake. But it's like you get the cocktails with the wee syringe. You put the thing in. It just comes with a wee syringe of like extra Ribena.
That'd be a hit at your local corner shop. There you go. Don't forget your syringe, mate.
Right,
they do that anyway.
I'm coming on my score and I'm giving it a 2.1.
All right, 2.1.
I'm going to go.
I think it's better than that. It's a 2.3 for me, to be honest.
I was actually going to say 2.3 as well.
2.3.
2.3 for me as well. It's nowhere near getting a recommendation, which would, for anyone who doesn't know, is sort of 3.
I mean, I made the recommendation scale, and I would say 2.3 is not far off a recommendation, to be honest.
Right, man. Alexander Graham Bell made the telephone, but he didn't have any good ringtones, did he? Just man.
He had the original ringtone.
Aye, well. The
original ringtone was
Ribena Sparkling Blackcurrant 2.2.
Sounds about right.
It is.
No bad. It's a start. At least I've had my
These quiz things are rushed.
I know but I mean, we need to get through it. I mean,
if you want to hear the full, unadulterated review of Ribena Fizzy, come with a podcast after this.
You need to join the show. You can't just rock in and expect to get the full experience.
And guess what? Bring snacks.
I'm grabbing snacks. I'm bringing snacks for the show.
It's the 100th episode.
It's a big deal, mate.
It's not really. It's the 100th review.
Just to remind us before we go back in with the quiz, currently at the top leaderboard, DJ Big Al.
DJ Big Al.
Next question. Question number 5. Name brand you'd see using this logo.
Oh man.
Oh, your old Darwins every time.
I think I got that.
See, when you look at that far away,
I swear, man. See, like Nick says this all the time. Like, for my retention for some things is obscene. If there was
what I say is your retention for absolutely useless facts is unreal.
But I mean, I've always got a good TV show quote when you need it.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, but useless retention of information, all the same.
One time, me and Nick bought the book. It was the scripts for the show, Peep Show, from a charity shop. And Nick sat the whole afternoon reading the line, and I told him the synopsis for the episode that appeared in.
You got them all right, man.
Aye.
Stacey Smith has said the comment box has done a bunk.
Oh, no?
I don't even know what that means either.
I mean, she's literally commented saying that. So
it's an oxymoron.
How can that be?
I don't
What
know
we
what
doing?
that means. Oh no, maybe.
Should we just
Oh
wait?
wait a minute.
Alright.
She means in Kahoot. She means in Kahoot. She can't put her answer in. I
Okay.
think it's because she's using an iPhone 4.
Exactly.
Would you put for that one?
Can we say?
Aye, give it time.
I put Art Attack.
You're a muppet. What?
Of course, I never put Art Attack. You guys. Oh my god, you fell for that one.
Got me.
I put Perso. Was that close?
Personal non-bio. So specific.
Was it Perso?
I was just in case. Sometimes people get dead pedantic, so I put that in as an option.
Okay.
I
Person
only
was
use
indeed the
Bio,
answer.
man. I use Bio only.
Oh, Art Attack got a laugh from Pixie Moongazer.
I want to see more jokes like that, Pixie Moongazer. Come along to the 5-Star Sodas live show at the SWG3 in Glasgow.
Although
Where Andy...
We've got spam. We've got spam, guys. Now we had our first spam on the 5-Star Sodas page today. Folk trying to like punt fake tickets.
Scalp tickets.
Scalp tickets like that they didn't even have. It was good. And I enjoyed it. I mean, we've made
What
it.
is she selling? Family fun £1 rides thing.
I don't know. I've no idea. For fuck's sake.
I mean,
We usually
Chandani,
get.
what are you selling, man?
Don't
she
click
won't
that
know
link,
about
man.
Everybody click that link, crash
Don't
your server.
click that link, man.
Aye.
That
We usually get it.
Oh, the stick.
Sticks sliding in.
Sticks in.
How's
Nice
that podium looking, Andy? How's that podium?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that podium.
Ow.
It's not looking any different at the top. I'll tell you that much.
Look at
Sisters.
this, man.
Sisters are doing it for themselves, mate. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
Coca-Cola
handbag
FC
and
right behind you,
Reebles.
man.
That's it, really, though.
Right, next one.
Is it really the one behind you?
Let's keep it moving.
Question
Here.
6. Name the brand. Oh, this is a tester.
Oh,
A real tester, this one.
That's a spelling test, Andy.
Oh,
have you got this? You're a beast.
Aye, of course. Dude,
I can tell you he has got it. He's definitely got it.
I don't know if the spelling might let me down, but
I have not got this, man.
safe in the knowledge, mate.
I have not got this.
We should do a wee soda logo. I'm going to stop that whiskey before we get to the show.
Hey, who's to say there isn't any soda logos in here?
Do you lose points by not typing it in?
No.
You lose respect.
Don't get any.
You lose respect from me, man.
What do you think
Once
it is,
again-
Nick? Let's talk it out here.
Man, I sure thought it was Harry Ramsden's, but it's not that. Because I think that's an M instead of a H.
Harry
I mean, I'll let you off with the fact that M could be an H, but there's a T.
I know that's what I got. I was starting at the start, Andy.
Dude, it's. I mean, that's. Dude,
I've
that,
got
maybe
no idea what
two
that
things
is.
are happening. Nick, maybe I'm just really good at this, man, or just I don't know. That's
Maybe
an
I'm
easy
really
to me.
bad
That's
at it.
to a guy like me. That's an easy one. I might not have spelled it right, but
Why
that's
take a
me.
guy like you? Give me a
Have
clue,
you ever
man.
been, Nick? Or sorry, Al, you don't know where it is, Nick. Have you ever been?
Of course.
I've never been. I've never been.
Aye, well. Look at Nick's. Just can hear his feel for anyone.
in the conversation.
Can you hear the
I'm
cogs?
I'm
It's
on-
up. Can I guess? Somebody
I'm
shouts
wanting to
it.
go.
I know what it is. It's Madam Tussauds.
Madam
Adam Tussauds.
Did you get it? Did you
Tussauds?
spell it? Yeah.
I've got which one is the correct one? With
Well,
the E
you
or
would
without
point
the
you
E?
spell it anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, which is the
I
official?
should know that because remember I
the
told the story
one-
in the podcast about running up the
It's
strip.
without the E, isn't it?
No, it's got an E. It's got an E.
It's got an E. Okay. No, I didn't spell it right then, but I still get it right. So who cares?
I remember I
Aye.
told the story on the podcast about running up the Las Vegas Strip from Madam Tussauds.
See, you were running so fast you didn't see the sign.
That was it.
Oh, he's lost
You
his
gotta be
first place.
kidding me on.
Lost
Taking
our
that.
first place though. But still,
Yeah,
I mean, very
so
close.
much spam.
Yeah, I'd rather be chasing though. That's how I get down, mate. I
Thanks,
stop.
Stephen.
Princess is in third. Janae and
Well-
fourth in Metalhead.
Well,
in
Andy,
fact.
I can currently tell you who won't be winning best team name, and it's Coca-Cola FC. And that's just purely out of a vendetta. that I
Pop
have
Pump
currently.
Princess is actually probably that's in my running right now. That was what was the name of that band that had that song?
Don't
Did any of you know?
Pop punk guy
It's
on
the guy
podcast.
from like Jack's Mannequin that was in it.
Jack's mannequin.
I'm gonna
what
go
is
with
the
this. Oh man.
Anyway, let's go on to your next one while you're googling that.
Let's
We'll
go.
Googling the answers.
Family
Name the product
fun.
you'd see using this logo. The product you would
Oh
see.
no.
using
Oh
that
no.
logo.
Oh no. I know this one. Sadly. Oh, is this going to see if there's a wee space at the end of my thing? Is that going to
Aye.
do me?
Aye, it's got to do you.
Really?
That's why you need to make sure that you don't let it do autocorrect.
So that would just won't. I just get that wrong.
Pretty sure now.
Can you not tick it right? Could you tick somebody else's
Can
right?
I not tick it right? It's not school, for fuck's sake.
So how does this work now?
Maybe how does it work?
I'm stumped.
Somebody wrote Madam Tussauds with like the wrong spelling and got it right.
I put in various expected wrong
So
spellings.
there's got to be space in every time, just in case people get it wrong.
You can only put 4 options, for fuck's sake.
Fuck this game, man.
Yeah, I'm
This is
stumped.
pish.
I get nothing. Nothing.
Don't be silly. Come on.
I feel like if you don't see it straight away.
Can I tell you in the box? Because I want you to get top of the board again. You're not going to get it. Coca-Cola FC's got it.
Aye, Coca-Cola FC have definitely got it. If they're tanning Coca-Cola FC, if they're tanning Coca-Cola,
the band is called Something Corporate.
So
Andrew McMahon.
Yeah, Nick. Okay. Aye. You said, unfortunately, you know what it is.
Who knows what it is?
That's what you said at the start.
Aye.
And it's not Imodium, so...
It's not Imodium. I actually have moved on to another brand these days.
Right. I'll fess up, lads. I've slipped right off the board.
It was Rainy.
See that?
It was
Rainy's.
I got it wrong then, didn't I?
I
got it right.
Well, it must be all right then with the space. They must have fixed that. Let's see a score.
79th.
And he's gone. I've gone, lads.
Nicely done, Coca-Cola FC. Pop Punk Princess, get your shit together because I was going to give you it as well.
Aye, I'm in 13.
I mean, they don't need to finish in the top 5. It's got to be the best team name you saw throughout the night. So keep your notes.
See,
like I said, I know who's not Coca-Cola FC.
8. Name the brand.
Already? Oh my god!
It's not hanging about here.
Too busy doing other things, man. Oh man, I think I got that wrong.
What's going on, man? I'm literally.
When did Findus change their name? You can be my pop punk princess. Anyone else?
Oh, I'm stumped again. This is doing my nine.
Really?
You're stumped on that? I thought you
I mean, that time you were all hard. You're like, oh, I must know every logo in the planet. That must be me.
Aye.
Meanwhile, I'm over here spelling it wrong, getting it right every time.
I mean, people are struggling with this one. People are struggling. Like, not a lot of answers coming for this. So
put me back in the thought. Ow. I don't want to give you a big clue because everyone's watching, but you might want to invest in this, seeing as you've got a new person living in your house.
I think you've got it wrong. Based on what you're saying.
Really? I thought I had it as well.
I
thought I had it. Have I not got it?
I don't
write that out. Write that out.
Is it Bitcoin?
No. That's the same colour I thought, no, isn't it?
I mean, it's the same colour, but it's not even the same colour, actually. Nick thought it was Febreze.
Fuck this game.
That's a
I'm out. She's there. Just
Funko.
Oh,
it's like a toy, isn't it?
Yeah. Like bubblehead guys.
Do you know what I wrote?
Guys, you want to be flavour of a sidebar that you usually get in the podcast? One Christmas, I bought my brother a PlayStation 4 game, maybe a PlayStation 3 game, depends on the year, I can't remember. Anyway, the thing cost me like 50 quid. He has me a Funko. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Which character was it?
You're testing me now, because I think I just drawed it straight away. I was just like, fuck, what are you doing, mate? Hit me with a toy, a £10 toy.
Facebook Marketplace.
Hey,
I've slipped to 21st, lads.
Coca-Cola. Return of the Max, and Calpine Cuss in the 3rd, 5th Pastel in 4th, and Nanderlot Fan Club in 5th.
5th Pastel?
Calpine.
It's a weird name.
5th Pastel comes for the fact that
it's an in-joke.
Well, stupid in-joke. What position are you in, Nick?
89th. Exactly where I want to be.
21st.
Cool.
Right, let's hear the next one then. Question 9.
Had it.
Name the website you'd see using this logo.
Oh, this one was for Nick.
I don't want to make any jokes about adult websites when you just came out with that.
Somebody asked how many teams there's over 250 teams playing.
Steg, I got this one. Steg, I want to see you top of the board now, mate.
Steg knew about this before.
Steg
you
says
were
he's the
born,
official
mate.
reseller for 3-star sodas tickets.
Aye.
Steg can't even send me a text these days, but he can join the quizzes. Aye, very good.
He's on my quiz every week, mate.
Is he really?
Aye.
He's just punting fucking drones.
He's in the Nan Dunlop fan club.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Where is Nan?
She
Nan's
was on
never in the
on it.
leaderboard, man.
She's rubbish.
She is rotten at this.
She'll not get this one either. I'm looking forward to seeing how many people spell this terribly.
Has everyone got this?
Well, I wrote the quiz, so I've got it.
No, has everyone got it? It's
Do you think I've got it, Nick?
you've got it.
I
You got it, baby. Oh, Steg's text me.
It says check your phone.
Mistakes
Yeah.
Check
Did
your
he?
phone.
He gave you a capital, did he? Because you are.
It's Craig, it's Vivo. That's right, you got it. Well, I'm not.
If it's Vivo, I spelt it Vivo.
Lucky for you, it's no Vivo.
Craig, I can confirm you are having a male, son.
Craig, you suck.
It's not happening.
Vira. Just put
Who wrote
Vira.
Vimeo.com?
Something put Volvo. No, I put Vimeo.com because I did ask the question what website, so it was just in case Andy wrote.
Did 105 people get that?
That's good. I mean, it's a big website.
But
I mean,
I'm
that's
14 points behind Gandhi. Fun flop. Whoever that is.
if you're going to lose to somebody,
It may as well be Gandhi Fun Flop.
Oh, Coca-Cola FC got that one wrong. Return of the Max in the top spot. Return of the Max. Calpine Custom and Dunlop fan club. Ketchup on my willy in fourth
Right,
place.
That's
okay.
interesting. That's interesting.
You know the story behind that.
That's weird, isn't it?
Aye.
I'm climbing again, lads. I'm coming back for the title.
Let's see how you doing. Question 10 then. Name the brand using this logo.
What?
This to me is a killer.
Name the brand.
Yep.
Is there letters missing from this?
Of course there's letters
course.
missing. There's been bits missing for all of them. If there wasn't any letters missing, you would just write est.
Is it an anagram? And letters
No.
missing?
Oh, these letters in the right order.
Kind of does look like
That's
Tesco, doesn't
I've
it?
just chopped the rest of the logo away. The one thing about every single logo in this is these are all logos you've seen.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen these logos.
Oh, this one.
Like-
This is tough, man.
I took a swing at it, but I don't think it's it.
I can't see. This is the thing, mate. See, if I don't know it, I don't want to just take a swing because I just sit and wait until it comes to me. If it comes,
You can do it, Al. You can do it, Al. I've got a funny feeling.
see, the longer you look at it, it looks like nothing.
I've got
It does. I mean, see when I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, fuck that.
Oh, you bastard. I know what it is. I know what it is. And I fucked it again. Again.
It's honestly, it's like that thing when you're writing a word down.
And did you
Oh, you
write it
think-
in the thing?
No. I see Craig McFadden's, but we clue in the chocolate with the chocolate in
Oh,
there.
nice, Craig McFadden. Oh, well, I got it wrong. I'm going to write what I wrote in the thing. And they
Craig
can decide
is-
whether I want to
Craig-
shout it out.
Craig's planning the. He's planning
looks nothing like
he's
Best
planning
Buy.
the comeback.
It does kind of, no?
No, it looks nothing like Best Buy. You should go Google the Best Buy logo.
Oh, who
Nestle.
put the acute above the E? What a fucking...
Two
Come
people
on.
did.
They get extra points, don't they?
No.
That's amazing. You should do.
Let's see
The
what's going
I'm 70 points behind Mrs. Sunak. So
Somebody
reach
put Nat West. Oh, man.
Telly West.
I'm 14
Coca-Cola.
points behind Gandhi.
Is
Still
it Goal AFC back up.
Is it Blue Yonder?
blue yonder.
Right, next one, then we'll do another drink.
Let's do it, baby.
Name the brand.
Oh. No.
Craig McFadden's doing the comeback.
Oh,
He's in 201st.
No.
It's a wee
I thought I
throw.
had
That's a
it.
wee, I feel it's not strictly a throwback brand, but you know,
I know what you mean.
There's many ways to know. It's okay. I'll say no more, but I've got it right
Man,
because I'm that guy.
why am I so pish at this?
You not got that, Nick?
Nah.
It's
What?
Aloha.
My brain's doing mental things. At first, I was like, Toyota, and I was like, there's no H in Toyota. And then I was like, Honda.
Honda.
And I was
Jenny
like,
did the same thing.
No.
Jenny did the exact same thing when I showed her these, and she was like, "Is that Toyota?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking
It's
about?"
the same kind of text, isn't it? I've got no idea.
No,
I'm
actually.
rubbish with these.
The this is quite niche, I think.
Niche
Think
in what
so?
sense?
Not niche, but I just mean like it's not for what they do. It's maybe not people's go-to brand for that. I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's
I mean,
not. You know what I'm saying?
it's not high end. It's not high end.
It's not
I
high
think-
end.
Andy, do you know what? I think a lot of people will be kicking themselves at this one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, Craig
Craig
McFadden back in with the clues.
Just as I've said, it's no high end. I've just pure slagged his telly.
It was his
The
last
correct
telly. He
number.
leveled up. He's got a Bravia now. He's chilling.
Yokohama? How are you going to fit that in that wee space?
Toshiba. Let's see our scores.
I've got more money than a Toshiba. Come on.
Coco FC back to the top.
What's that fourth place? No idea.
No idea.
The idea.
The
I
fluffies.
quite like the fluffies. What's Generic?
I don't know, Janique. They feature quite a lot, but I've never really figured out what that means. I might now. I've just thought of it. Maybe it's a lassie called Jen and a boyfriend called
Okay.
Craig.
Aye.
That's my only guess. Right, we'll
And
go
for
do
that
one more.
reason-
Then we'll go drink. One more. Then we'll go drink.
Kelly Moffat should just crawl up the road because she's not coming back in this leaderboard.
There you go. One more. One more. Than we'll
Oh,
do a drink.
come
The
on.
brand.
Oh, man. What is that?
I mean, there's clues all over it. Fiona McDougall's the Fluffies. I don't know if you said that.
I don't know, man.
Oh, I've got it wrong. Oh, I pulled the trigger too quick.
It's a tough one.
I mean,
It's not,
I know it's. I know it's. I know.
know what
I,
it is,
I know what
yeah.
kind of. I just have no idea.
I went in too quick. It's.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can say beer, by the way.
Can I say which country?
Aye, go for it.
Spanish,
it's
Italian.
It's Italian beer. I've got it wrong. I'm saying
I
that.
don't
Get it.
know.
No, it's not. Wait.
I want to say it's wife beater, but I don't think it is.
No, it's not. It's not that. Do you know that's why I put it in though? Because it looks quite like it.
Yeah.
I'm currently googling where it's from.
It's Italian.
No, I don't think it is.
No.
In my head, it's further east than that. Oh, it's actually not. I was wrong. It's further west than that. It's South American.
South American.
Are we giving away too many clues?
Is it Mexican?
It's Brazilian.
I mean,
Brahma.
I don't think that bullshit.
Oh.
Come on.
Hey,
I tell you something.
I'm on a Munich.
Tell you something about a Brahma, man. You leave a Brahma for like 10 minutes in the sun and the thing smells like sugar puffs.
That's not. Is that a selling point?
only
it's-
8 people.
Depends.
Only 8 people got it right though.
That was
Sugar
niche,
puffs
man.
are
That was
disgusting.
niche.
Well done,
What did-
Kelly.
what-
You're
what did you
coming
put, Nick? What did you put?
Nothing.
I put Amstel.
Amstel's a good shout. A lot of people put Amstel actually.
I
Well, let's see
wanted
our
to
scores.
Stella, but never mind.
Ken Fay, one of the 8 to get that right, jumping straight up into second place. Well, into Ken
What?
Fay.
Imagine you were just sitting there and Brahma was like your beer and you were like, it's Brahma.
Can we
It's
see the
Brahma.
board? Can we see the board again, please?
Fuck's sake.
Because it was slow to load. Ken Fay, Jenny, Calpine, Kirsten, the idea, Coca-Cola FC. Oh man, come on, better names. We need better names, guys.
Right, drink number 2.
I
yeah.
like what you want to do.
Now we're really going old school. Now
Let's-
we're really going
Aye,
old
we're going back to the.
the plastic bottle. I just realised, Al, did you get one of these? Because we were one down. Oh, he's got the wee stubber.
He's got the choppy.
Oh, sorry. This is a chip shop special. That's all I could get, lads.
You got the
that's
chip
weird.
shop chub.
Chip
Still the
Nice.
plastic
Nice.
bottle. Still the
Same
plastic
hang,
bottle.
man.
I
Look,
think this is a wee bit. Is this not more? Is this traditional or is your guys the one? I thought this was
I
the
don't
speed.
actually know.
I don't really know, man. I didn't drink this. This isn't my red cola of choice.
So, for anybody that's not watching and just listening for some reason, because that'd be weird if you were, because this is a picture quiz, but we're about to tuck into Curry's Red Cola.
Oh, straight off the bat, by the way, on the label, Dunn's Food and Drinks Limited. That's not a good
I
sign.
mean, Duns have never done well.
Duns are fucking rubbish.
Dunn's currently voted the worst cola on the board with a 0.8.
He was straight in. You animal. Didn't even get it in the nose. Smells like...
Smells
That's
alright.
good. That is good.
Nah, it smells like the barrel on toilets.
You in there just you in the Barrowlands toilets just like
As it his wedding, just sniffing about.
Again, very similar to Ribena. Just give me more sugar.
I don't see the thing about this. Like this is exactly what
It's kind of
I
flat.
expect it to be. You need to be stubby, man.
Do you know what? It's probably to do with the plastic bottle because plastic is not the vessel of choice on this show.
Leanne Clark says it's her favourite drink ever, but says it's been changed recently.
What's happened? Sugar drop?
I mean, it's got 4.85 grams of sugar. That's basically a bottle of water.
Steg's saying it's better than the glass bottle. I do have the glass bottle, but we had to do it like... we had to do the...
So, what's
Steg's saying
Code
it's got
Red?
hundreds of sugar.
Somebody's saying
definitely
looks like
wrong,
Code
but-
Red. What's
This,
Code Red?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Sugar
See, this to me-
doesn't even say how much sugar.
This to me is up there with the Vimto. If you're getting a chippy, that's a high option. Having a chippy, red cola's up there with one of the top choices.
But a bar's red cola.
Maybe. I mean, I'm
know.
not partial to a wee Curry's red cola.
Really?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I mean, don't
Here's
get
a
me wrong.
controversial question, right? Do you mess about with brown sauce for chippies?
Nah.
Do I look like I'm from Edinburgh? No.
No, but like it's not even just Edinburgh. It's like pretty much anyone out east till after
Helena
Glasgow.
does. That's Helena's move. But
It's
aye.
not right, man. Is it? It's kind of.
Here's another one. Cola with a K. Is
Do you
it?
know, see, I must have wrote it about 5 or 6 times in our wee group chat, and I kept writing it with a C, and I'm like, I think it's with a K.
Yeah.
But then I thought that was just my head, like one of those Mandela effect things.
Weren't
Yeah,
aren't all red colas with a K though?
Code
Is that
Red's
their
a
way
type
of kind of like?
Code Red's a
Not
Mountain
Beaner.
Dew.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, Code Red, yeah, the Mountain Dew, yeah.
People are
The,
saying East Side sauce is banging.
When did substituting a K for a and for a C? Shout out Carbon and Cushion. Rest in peace, man. Very, very stylish. I bet that went down an absolute bomb in the advertising meeting. He's like, bear with me here.
Shout out to some of the questions that are flying in the comments.
I'm drinking red cola. What do you want from me? It's actually probably due to the color balance in the camera because I refuse to look like a
Is
ghost.
any? No, I'm surprised no one spotted the boys. The boys got a little sun today.
Who, me?
Me, definitely, man.
Oh yeah.
Boys got a little sun.
Right, so what are we going for the score here, boys?
I fucking forgot we had to score this.
There's a wee bit of nostalgia there, mate. To
Give
be
it a
honest,
whole
it's,
point.
What are we even doing here? This is quite pish.
please does like it.
Take your nostalgia up the road. It's not nostalgia. It's nostalgic about this. It's like a flat, not enough fizz, not enough sugar,
I think it's
too
quite
many E numbers. Pretty boys, to be honest. 1.7 for me.
I think it's quite fizzy though. I
It's
certainly
minus
don't think it's missing any of those things. It needs more sugar in it. Like
No
that-
micro
that-
bubbles. Tell you that.
But I'm not
Scores.
scoring it a million miles away for you, to be honest. I'm giving it a 1.9.
Nah, to be honest, mate, I'm going to give it a 2.1. I don't really expect much from it, but like you're saying, if I get a fish supper and I'm like, red cola, that's
Yeah.
what it is, man. That's what it is.
Aye, you can't-
Cold
you
red.
can't argue with it there. I'm trying to
What
find
is
the
it?
score.
I'm going to try and beat Gandhi Funlop. That is my for the next 10 questions or 8 questions. That's what I need to do. I'm 14 points behind that.
Our
Clown.
second score of the night. Curry's red cola, 1.9. 1.9.
1.9.
Someone's asking what brand is Al's hat. It's a wee Carhartt number.
Is that a work in progress or is it from the?
No, it's
is it
just
from TK Maxx.
You can get these one. No, this is I got these from Fat Buddha, and
Is that
I
workers one?
have it in every color. It's my go-to because I got a pretty big heat, so it fits me, and I'm good to go.
If anyone is
it's
asking,
something-
Al lives in a studio apartment and all he has for furniture is 4 shoe boxes.
I sit in that shoebox and eat my dinner.
That's his bed up the back. That's his pillow.
You just got to rearrange them into different layouts
He
depending.
puts
on
one of those shoe boxes inside his hat and sleeps on it.
I know, this is like, I look like I've just moved in, man. You're not into it.
Let's crack on. Crack on with the quiz. Let's do it.
Crack on. Oops.
Next question. Question 13. Name the brand you'd see using this logo.
Oh, mate.
Fucking hell.
Was that an obvious? I know this.
Mate, you know me, man. I'm flavour. Mate, I don't want to say nothing, but, you know.
I think everything you're saying already is like, nah, he's got it. He knows it.
There's levels.
I've got it right, but you know what? You're one of these. You're one of these guys that like. No, a wee clue here, but you're a colour matcher. You're no part of the real deal, man. That's not you. Ow,
Me?
You're a colour matcher.
No, because
You're a colour matcher.
No, when we went to that place and did that, that's because I had already did this at my previous house, and I was like, I'm not doing that again because
I'm not made of money. I was made of money once.
Home base used to do it 3 for 2, and the only reason I know is because Jenny used to send me to pick it up all the time.
Well, I went to the flagship store and they've seen me coming. See, the thing was though, is I don't want to give too many clues, but I mean, this is a tough one. But
told folk what it has been.
Let's just say, but that room, I wish I still had a phone, man. Look at the back cave.
Which room? The living room?
At my previous house. No, it was my bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Did you not do the living room that as well, no?
But I mean, I made a bold choice.
Was it not green?
No, it was
pink.
See if anyone doesn't get this now. Or if anyone puts Dulux.
It was. I mean, there's
I never got it right.
And all that, but I got it wrong. Fortnum and Mason. Quite a few people put Fortnum and Mason. I don't even know what that is.
Whoa. Why did... Whoa. Hold on.
Someone said dandelion. Someone said dandelion and
Yo, I put the... Come on, I put...
What did you put?
I got that right.
What did you put?
Farrell and ball.
There's all the options are there.
I know, but what, I typed that.
How did you spell Farrell with one R, didn't you?
I don't think so.
Farrell
only easy, man.
Got it right. See,
literally, it was one of the...
Someone in the comments says, you wish you could peel it back off the wall and take it with you. I felt like saying that to the woman who bought my house. I'm like, do you like this paint? Because just so you know, when you move in, I want to be here. I'm scraping it back off.
I can't believe I should have done that. Oh, well.
Few folk didn't know what it was. Farrell and Ball was a dead expensive paint. It's got one of the shop on Great Western Road. It's Great Western Road.
Yeah, it's on the corner, yeah. That's, I mean, it's good paint. I mean, I liked it, but geez, oh man.
Apparently Fortnum and Mason, which a few people put that as a more expensive Harrods.
Ah, okay.
Let's see our scores. DJ Big Al.
He's coming home.
He's coming home.
Shout out Farrell and Ball for bringing me back.
Skipperless is a good name. Skipperless.
Let's see our next question. Question 15. Name the brand that uses this logo. It's one for the boys.
Oh no. I can't. Why is it? I've blanked. I know what it is as well.
You're too slow.
Oh, I don't know how to spell it though.
It doesn't matter. Just like obviously
you can put the hyphens in, or you can leave the hyphens out.
Okay.
See, my first visit to this place was disappointed.
Really?
No. That's because you suck.
I mean, I probably didn't get the right thing on the menu, to be honest. I wasn't. I probably panicked.
Steg, a mediocre burger chain. Come for somebody who's never been in LA. Come on, what are you talking about?
It's never been.
You've never even been. You don't get in and out. Oh, I fucked it. I thought we were done. Right, everyone, quick, right in and out.
Everybody in the comments a minute. No answers in the stream. I guarantee it. No answers in the stream.
No answers in the stream, guys.
It's Nick saying it's saying Farrell and Balls for rich folk like me, like Al. I'm just like, I need money because it was your old boy. It's your old boy that came and fixed my heating, man. That wasn't cheap.
Right, exactly. And then he used that money for the heating to put Farrell and Ball in his toilet.
He used that money to put Steg through college.
Stacey's missing our best meal ever. That's praise.
Steg has never been further west than Ale.
East Kilbride. Mate, I feel like you said this is the hardest quiz because there's so little ways to Google the answer.
I got it wrong again. Fuck off, man. That's
oh, I've got it wrong, I know, but I've got it right. I just wrote in and out.
I wrote in and out.
Oh, that's rubbish, man.
I wrote in, out.
But don't worry, because I'm still in 5th.
Are you really
Well,
still in 5th after getting that wrong?
Yeah.
Only 19 people got that one right, so let's see our scores. Actually, and that's maybe unfair that I didn't. There was too many options to write burger.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just a wee game, guys. Don't.
It's just a wee game.
It's a wee game. Come on. If we're here for the banner. Come on.
Straight in. Question 15.
Straight in.
Oh, that's a good one. Name the brand.
Fuck.
Oh,
I'll get done with this and all, probably.
I know, so do I. I know it is.
Somebody
So I
straight into
don't
the comments
I don't even
on
care.
Twitch. Straight into the comments. He's put the answer on Twitch.
There is.
Have they really? Oh, fucking. Come on, mate. Come on. Do you know what I wanted to say? I mean, the answer is there, so you can go looking for it. It's Wesco Pride. My first thought was, what do you call that game? I thought it was Uno. At first.
Yahtzee.
Molly Bryson's put the answers on Facebook. No, everybody knows it.
Yahtzee.
To be honest, mate, the co-hosts of the show are sort of not giving a good example of it, not giving the answers out.
They just
It's
thought
like
they thought, fuck it, it's a free for all now. So
Absolute free for all tonight. Andy, I'll be honest, mate. See if I get this wrong from what I've wrote. I'm just gonna. I'll catch you for the show after because if I lose my spot in the top from what I've wrote because I know I think I've wrote it wrong, but it's clear
Have you
that
given
I
us the options to how you would have put it? So I mean, maybe
That's okay. Do me a favor.
I'll tell you. See,
I reckon if it's right, I think I'm going top. I think I'm going top.
See if it's see if you have to write a separate word after it, then I'll be annoyed because that's what happened with the in and out one.
No, you can and you can't because technically the brand doesn't have notes.
technically.
After it.
Nah, but it is what it is, man. It's no Mr. Brightside, Mrs. Brightside. Oh, you're kidding me on, Andy. I wrote post-its.
What did you write?
Post-its.
Oh, post-its. Come on, fuck. The brand
not
is
called
post-its
post-its.
or post-it notes.
Right, I'll catch you later, man.
Keep it out.
15th place I'm in now. Just so anyone knows, I should have won the
Let's
last
have the
one.
last time.
I should have won this one. And
Oh,
Mrs.
Sunak sliding right in there.
I tell you what.
Slip sliding.
I tell you, Mrs. Sunak can win it if she tells the husband to sort the boys out.
Question 16. Name the brand you'd see using this logo.
I'm just going quick because do you know what?
My Grand Marion used to treat me with one of these. She's like, take yourself to Tesco and get yourself one. I'd be like, really? I'd be like, my nana makes them for scratch. She's like, not in this house. Not in this house. Take yourself to Tesco, son.
Oh, I think I'd be a strong one.
You got it wrong.
I thought you wouldn't have got these in Tesco.
It's Febreze.
Foods are Iceland.
Oh,
I've
Tesco
got
used to do that shit.
I've got it right then.
I stacked a few of these in my time.
But did you
Put in-
write? See
Put it in the
thing-
microwave, comes out like lava.
Aye, but did you write what you're talking about?
No, I just wrote the brand.
That's all right.
What the civic? I'm like fucking 440 out of 200 people.
Wait a minute here. Ketchup on my willies, 37 points behind me. Renowned singer-songwriter Amy McDonald.
Nice one, Amy
Someone
McDonald.
says,
Why is there ketchup on your willy?
I've got a cardboard cutout of Rishi on my work desk. It's a very eclectic crowd in tonight, Andy. Or is this what happens every
This is
time?
just his crowd, man. If this was an actual pub at this point, it would be like
It'd
There's
be
no
like that.
pub in the world.
it'd be
like
like
that-
O'Neill's
like
and
that
Paisley.
It's like that video on Instagram where it's like the pub when it's like the pure guy dancing and the old boy. And like it's like
No, this is a Witherspoons on a Christmas day out, like the last Friday
Aye.
before.
there's like a stag doing a corner. There's like an old
Aye.
guy. It's a real
Findus.
nice,
Do you get that?
nice bunch.
Yeah, because my sidebar was that my gran for Renfrew, I'd go like that. My nana makes lasagna. She'd have them make your lasagna. Go to Tesco and buy yourself one. I'd be like 8. I'd be walking up to the frozen aisle, man, asking something to get me one lonely lasagna down.
Let me get a Findus.
Take it back, ping it in the microwave, and it would come out like bubbly lava. Meaty lava.
There's no meat in it, Mary.
Was Findus horse meat?
Findus was the horse meat. They were the horse meat. folk.
Aye, there you go, man. Take that.
There you go. Here's the next one.
Oh, I know that one.
Of course you do. Fucking big Dave Portnoy there.
Do you need the
No, but you need to make
think
sure you not apostrophize it, but you plural the right word.
I'm getting back for a wee red colour, boys.
so the apostrophe doesn't work.
Dude, just right.
I mean, the apostrophe's fine.
Quicker
You don't need to put the last word. Fuck's sake.
Don't put the
I went back in
apostrophe.
for a wee red colour as well.
I did not.
Yeah,
I'm still on my beer. You got whiskey there. Why are you going back for that nonsense?
It's finished. I just turned.
Leanne Clark's just saying, like, Leanne, I think is that the video you were meaning now? The video last of the shop blunt
That's the
dancing
one.
Aye.
That looks amazing.
What is this?
that's a pub that we all want to visit.
It's like a video that was circulating on Instagram, and it was like basically like me when I get back to the pubs, and it's like this footage of like a mad pub in England, and it's just like all the most like young people, and then like an old guy, and then like
I'm sure there's somebody doing karaoke in the background, and that's why she's dancing.
It looks amazing.
The mad guy's like doing like a mad robot walk.
But
I mean, I'd take that. You'd take that right now for a night out.
I'd rather go.
Some shocking. There's definitely some shocking nights out coming up, isn't there?
Oofed, mate.
Oh my god!
As of very soon, mate. As of next week, we're back. We're back out.
You're doing the day shift. Who wrote Heinz? Who wrote JHONS as well?
Papa John's Pizza or Papa John's?
Oh yeah, 37 pints behind pints. 37 pints behind cake.
Not much change in the top 5.
Nope.
Mrs. Sunak.
Question 18. Name the brand.
Oh, I've no idea. What is that? What is that? What is that?
Old school. Take you back to primary.
Oh,
no idea.
Do you know what's funny, Nick? There's probably one in your house.
I mean, definitely one in Nick's house.
Because at some point I've probably had a bit 30 in my house. Like, do you know what I mean? This is not a clue for anyone else because people are just like, and now people are going like, why would he have that? Is he sniffing it? Is he
sniffing up his arse? Just putting fucking answers in the comments on Twitch again.
Who done that?
Get
Did anyone go to Destiny? They had karaoke in the toilet. Jeez,
See, I remember going to Destiny, but I don't ever remember the karaoke in the toilet.
Granted, you know,
Janine's put the answer in, and maybe it was only in the birds' toilet that was karaoke.
Do you know what? I actually, when I got that there, I kind of thought I didn't know what the spelling was because we used to call them a different name in school.
Okay.
Do you remember what you called them in school?
I know what you say.
I'm not going to say it. What? No, don't say it yet.
No, it's fine. There's only 4 seconds left.
All right, prick stick. Aye.
Stig, I wish I used to DJ Destiny, mate. Dude, I'm getting these right and I'm climbing so slow.
I am 70th now.
Right as well.
10th place, man. I need
Craig McFadden put a very interesting question in there. Says, does it stick STICK or stick STIK? Now I looked this up because I thought the same. Apparently, it's never been stick STIK ever. And I don't know what that's a definite Mandela effect thing.
A stick doesn't exist.
It's a Mandela effect. I can't imagine me in Destiny at any point.
Nick wants to know what Mandela effect is.
Could Nelson Mandela no spell or something?
Save that for the show.
You don't know what the Mandela effect is, Nick?
No idea.
Right.
No, I don't.
We can talk about that show.
That's amazing.
When we get onto the podcast, we'll get into the Mandela effect.
I've never even
Let's see our scores.
It's time for the scores.
Andy, how many questions do you know?
I am in 70th place.
2 questions to go.
Somebody's asking why would I have hundreds of these in my house?
Don't tell them. Let them guess forever.
If someone can guess, if someone can guess a legitimate reason why me and Nick would have an abundance of stationery in general, then they can get a bonus prize.
That could be the bonus prize. If they've got a ticket for the event and they guess why you've got them, then you get the extra bonus drinks.
Instead, can you win this?
Right, let's see. Next question. Sorry, next question. Second last, only 2 left.
Only 2 left. When are we going to do it? Can we do the next drink before
we'll do it after
last question?
We'll do it after this one.
Al was actually signed to this mob.
Aye. And they got me how many gigs? I'll just count it in the one hand.
The Ministry of Defence.
They try to get you one though, no, and then they made a mess of it.
Aye.
Maureen Dines think you robbed Staples.
That's not
That's
true.
why we're all-
Oh, I like that answer though. Why would I have all those Prit
No,
sticks
Staples.
leftovers from failing at college? Just look like a mad college dropout.
What do you call? This isn't a joke, by the way. I'm generally asking. What do you?
It's not
It sounds like a joke, doesn't it? What do you call? Sounds like, are you a DJ Al? His name's DJ Big Al in the fucking thing. What are you talking about? What do you call that fashion brand? You know, the one guy's dead. Is he dead?
Versace?
No, Versace. You know the one I'm talking about? English? No, Alexander McQueen. Is that it? It's not Alexander McQueen. What's the woman called? Kind of punk.
Vivian Westwood.
Isn't that kind of similar? Like people wear that a little necklace
a little
and shit with that thing.
Looks more like a planet, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Or like a city.
Al used to work for Vivian Westwood.
Vivian
Used to be
Westwood signed out
signed.
to get him gigs.
I used to DJ
Ed Hardy.
Hardy.
Did they not have a shop in the town? And then that's the one that Gallagher bought over. And then
It was. It never
he's
opened.
saying
though.
she's not dead yet.
It
Nick,
never opened.
I'm talking about the other guy, the guy from Scotland, Alexander McQueen.
People actually
That's a
put Ministry of
mistake.
Defence. Yeah. People put Ministry of Defence. It was, of course, Ministry.
Alexander McQueen.
Let's see our scores.
Moss.
68th.
He changed the top 5.
Still
Eighth.
shocking.
8th.
8th. Woofed. Woofed. Let's crack into our bags for the last one before we finish the quiz.
Al, introduce us to this. Come on.
You need to introduce me.
Right, let me
But quickly.
right, let me gas this up quite quickly. So it's basically, this is Faygo Rock and Rye. We talk about this a lot on the show. We've had a couple other flavors. It's an American drink from Detroit. They've got how many flavors, Andy? More than 50 flavors of this.
Hunters.
This was recently voted by the drinkers of Faygo as the best flavor. And it's
Why is Faygo? Why should people know or have heard of Faygo? Possibly.
this rap group, the Insane Clown Posse, spray it on the crowds at their gigs.
Because of the juggalos. Just everyone Google juggalo right now and have a look at these clown mask people.
Aye. But
So it's Detroit cheap soda,
Right.
100 flavours.
American. Cheap.
But
genuine.
They recently did a sort of poll online and they narrowed it down, and this is supposedly the most popular flavour.
So
And
And you can get it in
says-
most small shops.
I mean, quite a lot of shops are actually stocking loads of Faygo now, but naturally and artificially flavoured cream cola.
They're
music
saying
to my ears,
that
baby.
ICP are straight edge, and that's why. I'm assuming Steg's a juggalo from the.
Let's get into
Big
this.
edge.
Now we're talking.
Oh
Now
my.
we're talking. Come on. Now we're
Oh my.
What is this?
Oh my.
That's what I've been waiting for. When something goes like that, you're not saying this needs more sugar. This
Did
is
you want me? You want me to blow your mind?
Do it.
There's only
Please.
10 grams of sugar in this.
Well, I don't care what else.
100 mil.
I don't care what else is
100 mil.
making it up to taste like
Oh,
this.
so
I'll
it's,
take it.
sorry, it's per 100 mil.
100
There's
mil.
33
There's
grams. of sugar in it.
355 mils in this.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a lot
30,
to them.
35 grams of sugar.
Bill Nye the Science Guy over there.
If you need the number crunch, I'm here. Yeah, this is good, by the way.
All you need to know is this is good.
See if you had this with a chippy. Now we're talking. None of that
That's-
Curry's Red Cola bullshit.
I'm not getting any cola from it, though. I'm not getting any cola vibes at all.
Do you know what this is? Someone said to us today, me and Andy were on a job, and someone said, oh, do you guys like vanilla Coke? And I was like, vanilla Coke's bullshit. And it's for people that don't really know what they're talking about. So if you're a vanilla Coke drinker out there, shame on you. Anyway, this is like what you should be looking for in a vanilla Coke, I think.
It's money.
It's
See,
not,
to me,
it's not very
actually,
cokey, but it's got the vanilla vibes.
I think it tastes more like a creamy red cola than a cola.
Nah,
I'm
I'm getting
not
no red
getting
cola
a
for this.
cola vibe.
There is no
There
red
are
cola in this
33
vibe for
grams.
me.
Holy shit! I mean, you got to be listening to more episodes if you think 33 grams is high.
There it is. Look at that.
This is delicious, by the way.
It's so red. It's unreal.
But it's not red cola, though.
No, it's not red cola. Faygo
It's
have their
not.
own red cola. It's called Red Pop.
This isn't the red cola.
I mean,
This is
I've,
like
since we
a
realised
dialed in.
the first ever Faygo we did was terrible. It was bad. What was it? Kiwi and watermelon or something? Kiwi and strawberry.
Garbage. Trash.
And it was terrible.
Refuse.
And so immediately we just trashed the whole brand. We were like, nah, this is going to be crap. And then we started to find out a wee bit more and realised that no, actually there could be some good in here. And I've tasted a few. Some of them are unreal. Like
Good stuff,
I
innit,
think
man?
there's still some better ones than this out there.
This is becoming much easier to get here. If you see, we'll get on to the scores, but off the bat, I'm going to say, if you see this, get this, which lets you know my score's going north of 3.
Can I say something before we get to the scores? Seeing as nobody has guessed the why we might have an abundance of prick sticks. If you go on to Apple Podcasts, rate us 5 stars and leave a review, and have bought a ticket, you will be eligible for the bonus prize. But
So
you need
they've
to
got
right
to
now.
left a review on Apple Podcasts and have
5
a ticket
stars.
to the
It needs
event.
to be 5 stars. Need to have bought a ticket right now. Go right now. You win.
If you've
You
not got a
win
ticket,
double
go right now.
drinks. Double drinks.
So
if you're going.
Al and Nick are going to choose who the winner is, but that winner is going to get an extra tote bag when they come to the event. That's the tote bags that you're going to get full of juice.
Feel like eel.
They'll get an extra one, and it will have some of the Hall. I've actually just realised I've not got my second camera set up that points at the Hall of Fame, but the Hall of
come
Fame
on.
includes some heat such as Fritz Cola, McDade's Original Cola, McDade's Orange Cream, Dr. Brown's Black Cherry, Rock Shandy, Doritos Guava, and McDade's Football Special. Insane.
The
5 stars. Go. Everybody go right now.
That's why Nick's lips are swollen.
What is going on?
Like,
Why am I getting pounded?
We should
like Craig McFadden?
score here now.
I'm going to score it 3.8, mate.
See,
It is a solid recommend. It's not in the upper echelons of like classy stuff. It's a wee backdoor sleazy number, but you know what I mean. It's a 3.8.
I'll see your 3.8.
Oh, he's raising me.
And I'll raise you.
Ooh.
3.9.
See,
I don't know why.
I
I actually nearly went 4, and then I just thought, you know what? If you're going to be a 4, you should probably be in a glass
Carbonated.
bottle. You should be in a glass bottle.
Yes, a glass bottle of this is probably
Oh,
nudging you.
come on.
But it's not
Come
that.
on.
It's bars. It's sleazy backdoor Detroit soft drinks, man. I'm down.
Yeah, and nice for a can to score that highly is actually is pretty good.
This is an elite can.
That isn't, and there's not many. I mean, there's 2 cans in the top there. There's two cans in the top Hall of Fame. And there's only 5 bottles, 2 cans. I mean, you kind of you know that you need you stick it in a glass bottle and you're going to do a lot better. But it does give. You talk amongst yourselves, right? It's fine.
Talk amongst ourselves. My lips do look quite red on this right now. I've noticed.
Nick's using kind of.
I'm going to try and change my colour balance.
He's using,
because I'm getting them.
he's using special effects over there.
I'm going to try and
So,
change this ever so slightly.
Faygo's Rock and Rye,
What is it?
3.8.
The only reason I'm not absolutely smashing Nick's Rest can is because I know we've got a long night ahead of us, boys, with some really good drinks.
Yeah, definitely. Aye. You'll be a sugar hangover otherwise. Kelly Moffat makes a good point there. Says you probably don't get it in a glass bottle because when you put things in glass in Detroit.
Oh, controversial.
You've never even been to Detroit. What do you know?
She's from 8 Mile.
It's Eminem.
That's
Right,
twice
one
we've
more
said
question.
Eminem on the show. What we try, show names, no gimmicks.
One more question. Are we ready for this?
Who knows?
Yes.
Last question of the quiz. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Your last one. Can you name this one?
No.
I can, because I'm that guy.
I'm
You are
glad you
that
like it.
guy. Can I be that guy too?
So
Obviously,
don't know,
you
are you
can.
that guy?
Mate,
Nah.
you'll kick yourself straight in the beak, man, if you don't get this right.
Oh, Kelly Moffat's a Yank, so you're all right. So she probably has been. So have you got this, Nick?
No.
Dude, you're a clown.
Oh, you know a thing or two.
Kelly Moffat knows a thing or two.
About bombing other countries, Kelly.
Getting political here.
Somebody get me a.
Oh, damn.
What is this?
Mate, I'm
Dude, that's-
so upset at you.
It's so funny that you're going to fall on this.
Quiznos. I've not got a clue. It's a registered trademark. I know that.
Can I ask how the American audience have came to find Andy Dunlop?
I think Kelly's here.
An expat.
I think she's
Oh,
here.
she's
but
American living here. Okay.
living here, yeah, I think so. Anne-Marie Gormley, no, you can't have a clue. In fact, I will give you a clue.
I'm
We've
an
got the Five Star
alien.
Soda Boys on the show tonight. Going straight into our episode 20, straight after this quiz.
We'll give you a clue in the episode. We'll give you a clue if you come and stay in the episode next.
Aye, we'll give you a clue then. I mean, that was a clue. The Nick still didn't even get it.
Oh, Kelly's got fighting talk, man. I don't know what it was.
Nick's getting popped off the podcast.
Aye, let's get the P45 ready, boys. Let's get the P45. That was bars.
To be fair, bars is fucking bullshit. It's
Still,
trash.
So just
Yeah,
before this
trash.
pops up, Andy, I'll say that I've narrowly missed the podium. 7th place.
7th place. Nick, would you finish in?
I quit the thing. I think it was like 70 hours. I
Quit.
rage
Pure
quitted.
rage
No, I
quit.
never really, but
Hey, let's see our final scores then. Let's see our podium. In 3rd place with 17 out of 20. Skipperless. In 2nd place with 17 out of 20. No idea. And in 1st place also with 17 out of 20. The winners tonight was Coca-Cola Fan Club.
well done,
4th
Coca-Cola
place
fan
with the
club.
Dunlop Fan Club. 5th place with Mrs. Sunak. So we've just got a couple of things to do before we actually we're going to. We'll stick off for a couple of minutes. Guys, you've got to come up with who was the best team name you saw throughout that, would you think?
Can we see the podium again? It was
I mean, it can be any of the ones that you saw. It's not just
Again,
from one.
to be honest, I don't really know what Nick wants to do with this. I kind of feel
I trust you, Al.
I don't mind giving it to Coca-Cola FC, a worthy competitor, and I feel like they might have said Coca-Cola FC to kind of show some support to the 5 Star Soda Boys. So if Nick's happy with that, I'm happy with that.
I am really happy, but yeah, let's go with that.
Plus, they came top,
Coca-Cola
and
FC.
you can't really cheat, so I respect that.
Well done, Coca-Cola
So
FC.
Coca-Cola FC, if you are Coca-Cola FC, drop me a DM at the Staying In. Make sure you send me a screenshot of your scores. You've won yourself a pair of tickets to the 5 Star Soda show on the 22nd of May, SWG3. But Nick, we do maybe have another goodie bag to give away.
We do not, because nobody left.
We
us
don't.
a review.
Nobody gives a 5-star rating on Apple.
So fucking, you're not getting it.
The only thing is, though, I know that they only update like once a day, so I didn't think that was ever going to happen.
Did
Do
they
you know
only
what we
what?
could do? Do you know what we could do?
What could we do?
We could give this goodie bag away during the podcast.
I like it.
We're staying
All right, I'll
live.
tell you what. Whoever stays for the podcast, which will be in about 10 minutes or so,
No, even that.
if you stay for the podcast, let us know that you've stayed on the chat, and then we'll pick one of you. How's
We'll
that?
pick one. Right, guys, thank you for joining us. You will be back on in like fucking 5 minutes' time. But go and fill your ice buckets up, get your drinks ready for the podcast. We'll be back with episode 20 soon. See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Pleasure.
But that was it for the logo quiz number 3. That's the 3rd logo quiz we've done. I feel like we've done about 10 of them. We're not going off anywhere. We're not stopping this stream. We're not starting a new stream. We're staying here. I'm just going to put a different screen up for a wee minute while we refresh the drinks, get everything ready. Stay here, watch. We'll be talking utter pish for about an hour and a half. 4 more drinks to taste. 4 glass bottles. 4 glass bottles. If you know anything about the soda game, you will know that the glass bottles mean something. So, aye, that was good. Good fun. The things to remind you of, this Saturday we have another episode of the Saturday Night Game Show quiz. So come and join us for that. Next Tuesday, we're back again with our Beat the Beats and Bam, where I will be taking part in the... What's my fucking forfeit this time? Oh, I've taken my back waxed. Nail it with that. But good luck to everybody that's doing the Kiltwalk over the weekend. If you can, drop a wee donate to some of the folk that are doing it. I know Shell Walker put up a post in the Staying In community group earlier on today. Go drop a wee donation at somebody in the team. Let's see if we can raise even more money for the Beats and Cancer charity. If you're not doing the Kiltwalk, but you're like, yeah, I wish I'd done that. We've still got the Off the Beats and track, which you can sign up for. Go take a wee look at that. Get involved. But thanks for joining us on the quiz. We'll be back very soon, with episode 20 of 5 Star Sodas and our 100th drink review. See you in a minute.
all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I love that.
Well, I don't know what happened there. I got us on the wrong order, and that's
Hello.
it's thrown me off. It's thrown me off.
Do you want to try again?
No.
We've landed.
and
Guys are back.
We're live.
Wait,
That's what
wait.
happens when you're live.
they give us the usual start. Just your usual start.
Yeah. Welcome along to episode 20 of 5 Star Sodas. My name is Andy. We have Nick. How you doing?
I'm good. I was going to
Good,
say
Al,
I'm
how you
here, but
doing?
I'm good.
I'm feeling quite triumphant, mate. Did better in the quiz than last time. So yeah, feeling good.
So
mate.
for
Feeling
those of
good.
you that are listening back to the episode, we've just finished the logo quiz at the Staying In, where I and Nick went head to head. Nick got absolutely pumped again, but now we're here for our 20th episode, and not just our 20th episode, but we're going to kick it all off with our 100th review in just a few minutes' time.
100 reviews. That is wild.
It is
I
kind
mean,
of
that's
wild.
a lot of sugar. Lot of sugar.
Yeah,
That is
Crazy amounts
wild.
of sugar. So what do we probably average? I don't know, maybe 15 grams of sugar a drink?
well, I mean, anything less than you're not scoring well.
Aye, so I mean that's a lot of sugar.
Sort
Lot
of
of
rule of thumb.
sugar.
But no, mate.
Did you
It's,
stick
I
your
mean,
white balance, Nick? Because folk are still slagging you for your lipstick in the comments.
I don't give a fuck.
they're calling you next.
You're
Nick as
hiding.
well.
You're hiding behind your laptop. Come on. Come find me. We'll see what's up.
But in terms of sugar, mate, no spoilers, but it's not slowing down tonight.
No,
We are going all out. I
it's a
just
madness.
grabbed the lineup for tonight, and obviously
Did you grab it and savor it to like reset your palate here?
I did it, mate. I was going to literally eat a dry bagel to try and bring me back to earth, but I was like, do you know what?
That
It's a-
sounds abysmal.
We're hitting 100th review tonight, and I was like, do you know what? Whatever happens tomorrow happens.
So you kick it off with our first sidebar,
Yes.
and we always do like to enjoy a sidebar. During the quiz, we mentioned the Mandela effect, and Nick, you didn't know what it was.
Do you think people listening to our podcast know what a sidebar is in general? I mean, they should probably know by now, but
They will know
How
by
did
now.
you
We're
just-
20 episodes
how
in,
did
and
you
we
how would you even
Side-
how would you even describe a sidebar?
What you just did is a sidebar.
Exactly.
To the sidebar.
But
It's an
pump the brakes.
inception of a
Pump
sidebar.
the brakes. I'm interested for Nick. Is that if you get any idea
How
what
to
the
explain
Mandela
it?
effect is? No, just
wait. See before he goes into that, just because he said how do you explain to him to know a sidebar? I got a message for somebody earlier on this week, and it says, I'm not even going to tell you who it is. How do you put up with Mr. Sidebar? I'd be flipping out every time. So there you go. People
Who's
know
Mr.
what a
Sidebar? Me or Al?
you. It was definitely aimed at you.
It's,
Who was it?
I'm not telling you.
It was Neil, wasn't
No. I'm not telling you.
it? Is it Jenny?
No, I'm
Was
not
it Al?
telling you. It wouldn't
Was it
be.
you,
It
Al?
wouldn't be considered. It wouldn't be considered in our friends of the podcast list. And I don't mean that derogatory to the person. We just have a friends of the podcast list
Was it
that
my mum?
have been mentioned. I'm not telling you.
It was Jim.
Right,
right.
the Mandela effect. Mandela effect. Have you got anywhere with this, Nick?
No idea. I'd like to say something to do with Nelson Mandela.
No.
okay, Andy, just it is.
Oh, is
It
it?
is.
I
Aye, do you
didn't
know?
know
Oh, here we go.
Wait,
I'm about to
minute.
educate.
I'm
Right.
getting bullied by the guy who doesn't know what the Mandela
I know what
effect
it is. I didn't know it was named
Right.
after Nelson Mandela.
That's why it's called that. So the reason
Can
it's
I
called
guess
the
before you
Mandela
say
effect-
this?
Go for it.
Just like me and they were just, what do you know, Andy? But you just didn't
Yeah, I
it
know
was
exactly
Nelson.
what it is, but I didn't know
Right.
why it was named
I have a
after.
guess. Right. It's the Mandela effect because everyone spells his name wrong.
No.
It's the Mandela effect because in prison he forgot how to spell.
No. Listen.
Okay.
Why is
It's-
that everything
it's-
about spelling?
Hey, This is something I think you'll quite like. It's quite an interesting phenomenon.
And it's a
so-
deep diver. Like you can
Right.
go really deep in it.
Mandela died in 2013, right?
Okay.
But
But
a
did they really?
huge number of people distinctly remember Mandela dying in the 80s. Right?
What?
So it's when something, it's almost like a false memory. It's something that has like perpetuated for years, and you say to people, oh, that's Nelson Mandela did. And they're like, no, Nelson Mandela died in the 80s. And it's like, so there's so many examples. A lot of it is in film and television.
Is one of the examples Rangers Football Club because they definitely died I'm not sure if they actually died or not, but they definitely did die.
So
One of
I've got quite an interesting one up just now, Andy, just to
Right,
run with a few of these. A couple of examples. So one that you probably know the right answer is the television show starring Kim Cattrall, Sarah Jessica Parker about the 4 girls in New York. What's it called?
Sex in the City.
No, it's called Sex and the City.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Right. Okay. So that's one that people would
If you
swear
call it the other one,
they would swear that it's called
it's Sex and the City is the
Sex
name
and
of
the
the show.
City. But so many people referred to it as that it just became Sex and the City. People
Sex in
referred
the
to it.
City.
Do you know Febreze only has one E?
Oh, that was the other one I was going to come up with because it came in the quiz. How would
I
you spell
wrote it.
Febreze?
Interesting.
So it's like all these things. And have you got one that comes to mind, Andy?
Well, there's one that's been mentioned a couple of times in the comments, and it's about the Monopoly man. That he
Yes.
doesn't have a monocle.
Yep,
He has a moustache, doesn't he?
he does have a moustache and a bag
He's
of
got a
money.
moustache, but he doesn't have a monocle.
See the
And he
Monopoly
does-
man. What is he meant to be?
Just a caked guy.
It's penny
No, but
bags.
he's not. But he's not the banker, is he?
No, he's like a.
Is he like some sort of like?
guy. He's like a mogul.
So hold on. See, in the game of Monopoly, you start off. Someone's designated the banker. Yes.
Mhm.
Someone like says, "I'm going to do the banker. I'll be the guy cheating like fuck the whole game." And then you've got everyone else. But in this world, Mr. Monopoly is kind of just like a rich, probably old, drunk man that just kind of watches you, like basically fall out with your family. Is that who he is?
He's called Rich Uncle Pennybags,
Amazing.
and he's depicted as a portly old man, and just meant to be a rich guy. Like, and he's
Right.
I think he's just
Portly old man.
Put this-
We are portly old men right now, by the way.
Put this to the side
Just
for
putting it out
one.
there.
Put this to the side for a second. In the comments, Jenny Wainwright, the quote from Jaws. Nick, you'll know this one, but that's another one that's went on for so long that people say you're going to need a bigger boat.
Everyone thought it was we're going to need a bigger boat.
We're going to need a bigger boat because it sort of sounds a bit better and it
Yeah.
applies to like having it, repeated years later. But here's one quick one in a movie thing. What color is C3PO in Star Wars, Nick?
I know this one.
Okay, so he's gold, but the bottom portion of one of his legs is silver.
Yeah,
Like
Oh.
loads of these wee things that just like they
There's actually
go
got a
on
red
for-
arm in one of the new ones as well, is it not?
A red arm.
It does a red arm in one of the new ones. I think the newest one.
If you actually listen closely, Tom Hanks says life was like a box of chocolates in Forrest Gump, not life is like a box of chocolates. All these daft things where it's like it goes on for so long that it becomes ingrained in so many people's that they just swear down on it.
So Kit Kat, has it got a hyphen?
It does have a hyphen.
It
It
does.
doesn't have a hyphen.
It doesn't.
Mandela.
There's no hyphen in Kit Kat.
This is ridiculous. You could do this all night. Here's
Aye,
a quick
no,
one.
It's, definitely- it's worthy of a deep dive.
If people watching want to sound off in the comments, we are doing a live show at SWG3 on the 22nd of May. If you have bought a ticket and would like a double goodie bag, let us know in the comments right now and I'll pick one of you to win that.
Bold.
And that's
See-
maybe the only time I'm ever going to refer to you because I'm just going to look this way so I don't see the slagging that I'm getting for having cherry lips.
So see, whilst we wait on that happening, should
Yes.
we do it?
Is it happening? This is happening.
It's quite sad, isn't it? Because you know what?
It's quite sad.
I kind of wanted to get like a little party poppers and I forgot.
Aye,
And now we're
there's-
here. But
aye,
you know
and
what?
I
That's
still
how we
did
do
fake
it, man.
cannons last week.
That's how we do it.
Trust Nick to bring poppers to the party.
You know what?
Right, how are we doing this? Because this is a monumental occasion. Andy, you bring the drink out.
Drum roll
Right,
it
so
for
it's
us.
Gas
So
it up.
we talked about this for a long time about what we could bring and what it could be. It had to be something special, but it wasn't necessarily it had to be like amazing. Like it had to be like the number one drink, but it was something that everybody's like, oh, why have you not done that? Why have you not done that? And I suppose we talked about it as this is kind of seen as like the grail, the one that everybody always talked about. If you were to say what's the best soda you've ever had, this is probably mentioned more times than anybody else. more times than anybody else. No bother at all. It's the Mexican Coca-Cola. Number
What?
100. The
This one
glass bottle Mexican Coca-Cola.
Ladies and
Off the-
gentlemen,
ladies and gentlemen, here it's arrived. Off
number
the bat,
100.
how the bottle is. Look at it. It fills the actual frame.
So
Guys,
slim.
give us a quick. Just look at your camera with your thing. Let's get one for the gram for later.
For sure. 100
Oh, no, wait a minute. Be best. Hold on, I do a 1 and you do zeros.
Right, that looks good. Look
All
at
right.
this, man. This is so
I'm too far away, guys. This looks rubbish.
This looks pish.
Put it together. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post.
We'll Photoshop that. We'll Photoshop that.
This
So-
is for a lot of people. They have probably heard of this pure. Oh, the best Coca-Cola is the Mexican cola. The theory is that it has real cane sugar,
Mhm.
which is kinda, in a way, bullshit because in the UK until the sugar tax, we had cane sugar. That's just what sugar is out here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we were probably getting a version of this anyway.
But no, this has always been different. It's always
Has it
been
though?
different.
Because it's got 2 extra mils and it's in a nicer bottle.
No, I think it must have been something to do with like the.
Let's talk about the bottle. I mean, sorry. So it's like 22 milliliters more for your buck. But what I was going to say is this is a much better bottle in it than like
Yeah.
our glass bottles.
See, I held a glass bottle up earlier on, the Limca bottle,
Mm.
made by the Coca-Cola company.
Same bottle.
I think they're the exact. They're not exact same, but very
close,
similar.
they're
Tall,
close.
skinny. Very good. I mean, and the one. I mean, we had a conversation about this earlier, like when we were working, and it was somebody say about what I mean, like vanilla Coke. It's the best. And you're like, Coca-Cola is not the best Coke. Not.
It definitely isn't.
It's
Well,
nowhere
Andy,
near.
Coca-Cola is not the best cola. Coca-Cola is the only Coke.
Okay.
Mandela.
Isn't it mad that Coke, well, that Coca-Cola, did you just say Mister on it?
Mister?
It says Coca-Cola
Yeah,
Mister.
Mr.
I've got a
Coca-Cola?
mail. Refresco Mister right at the end. It must be like a trademarking.
A Mexican thing, yeah.
Mexican
Mexican.
trademark.
Mexican registered.
Or refresco.
Shall we go on?
Let's do it. Let's
Aye.
do it, boys.
Before
We've
we
waited
go
long
in,
enough.
I'm picking a winner.
All right, do that before we crack them.
The winner is Amy Vincent. The reason it is Amy Vincent is because she said me, like everybody else did, but then she also said, can I nominate somebody? And I feel like, you know what? You can win and you can share it with Shell Walker. And there you go.
So there we go,
Right.
Amy Vincent. We'll sort you out with an extra bag of sodas when you come at the event.
You're welcome.
This
Eh,
is open and I'm nosing it.
There is still a few tickets left if you want to head over to bighandmedia.com/shop if you want to come and watch us do this live. Which
Right,
I know
guys, simultaneous sipping. It's got to be. It's got to be.
nice
On the nose. On the nose.
It's
All right,
pleasant
let's
on
go.
the nose.
Let's go. Right, cheers. 100.
Hello. To 100 more, lads.
What did they say in Scotland again? If everyone was always like Salute, Skull, cheers, Slanjavar. Is that it? Slanjavar.
Come. I mean, that's in terms of Coca-Cola. That's right where you need it to be. As predicted.
It's very Coca-Cola.
Mm.
It's the best
Genuine-
version of a Coca-Cola, isn't it? Actually.
I think I'd struggle to tell the difference. But if you were to put them side by side, I think I'd struggle to tell the difference between this and a regular Coca-Cola.
Really? No, I mean it's not worlds apart. But what I will say here is, for many reasons, you can get a hit or a miss kind of Coke here. You can
Yeah.
get whether it's bottles, plastic bottles, glass bottles, cans, draft. It's all over the place. Also, sometimes you get it imported from Europe. Also, sometimes the can has been sitting on a shelf for about 14 years. You can open a can of Coke here and go, that's off. And this, for me, and I don't really drink that much Coca-Cola because I've always got better options in my fridge. For me, this is great. This is
It's the good Coke. Like it's like
Good Coke.
it's like they had the Coke expert make sure that all the right ingredients, like all your draft levels are right, the fizz was right, and just bottled it properly.
It's
the balance is perfect.
It is the best version of Coca-Cola, I think. That said,
It tastes
is
like
it going the
Coca-Cola.
extra mark? Is it going that extra step to be a contender with Fritz Cola, with Doritos Mexican Cola, both on the leaderboard?
No, I don't think it's coming. I don't think it's dethroning any of the hitters. But
I'm going to just say off the bat, as I like to, it's in the upper echelons of the three, I think.
well, do you know what I think it is? It's like you know that phrase when somebody's like, "Oh, I'm kind of like my biggest. I'm just playing against myself. I'm just trying to beat myself." You know, Coke is like, "Yo, I can't swing at Fritz and that." Fritz is big business, but he's like, "I just want to beat Coke. I am Coke, but I want to be the best Coke." And I think your man's got it here.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rishi Sunak said he was a Coke addict. That was funny, wasn't
Sure.
it?
There's no doubt. There's no doubt it is a very, very good Coca-Cola, the best Coca-Cola.
I tell you what, right? See, sometimes like you get a Coke, and it doesn't hit the mark. Even if it's freezing cold and a can, it could be freezing cold in one of these shitty 250ml bottles now. It really doesn't. And sometimes I think Coca-Cola can be quite sickly and thick.
Mm-hmm.
This
Man,
39 grams of sugar on this.
this bottle is
That's
this bottle's
not
helping
bad.
out too, man. The bottle's great. You know, I feel like, you know, every once in a while you're like, I'm in the mood for Coca-Cola, and I wish we had this on deck because I feel
This
like
would be good for a chippy.
I feel like there's a consistency here.
You had an
How
OG
do you
fish
like
supper. You imagine having an OG fish supper in Mexico City? Get
You
one
just
of
like,
these.
you're like, it's like anytime something's like, it's like, but we a chippy though. Think of it.
That is the benchmark. The benchmark. Could you have this with a chippy?
You're sitting in Troon. You've got your overpriced fish supper sitting there. You're sitting in a wee curb. And you have to tan it on the side of the curb just to get it open because you forgot your bottle opener.
Don't risk that, but don't risk this bottle on the curb, man.
Right, scores. Scores.
Right, I'll come in.
100th review.
Mm,
I'm going 3.6.
3.6. I thought we were going to go at Craig New score. 7.1.
100 points. I think I'm going to give it. I think I'll give it a 3.7. Yeah, I think I'll get a 3.7. It's not touching any of our like heavy hitters up in the top deck, but yeah, really, it's really good for a Coca-Cola.
I'm going to A-B this with Faygo.
I did it already.
What do I do
That's
that
why I
for?
knew the score.
Oh, if you get a scoring line, fair enough.
Faygo's got a wee bit of something going on there, man. This.
Oh, wait a minute.
See if the Faygo was in the green glass bottle here.
This is it. I just need to pump the brakes for a second. I promised Alina that she could try the Mexican cola, so she's lurking at the door here. She doesn't want to be on camera, but
Have we got a special guest?
it's a special guest. It's a
We got a
non-visual.
special guest.
She's just gonna take a sip and give me a quick score. Not that
Tell
it'll
her,
count.
tell her to shout the score.
She's gonna shout the score out, but I'll just I'm gonna take my headphones off.
Tell,
and
tell her not to say anything else other than just
Right.
shout the score.
hold tight. Get ready. Just the score.
Everyone just listen for Helena, Alan's wife. Score coming up.
What's your
And then
score?
I'll give you my score. I'll give you it after. She's not doing my score before me. Come on, it's 100 drink. It's fucking outrage. The fact that he's just done this to us.
The first
Crazy. This wasn't
we ever had.
This wasn't planned. It's a podcast. He's fucked off, so his wife can shout a score. What'd she say?
He can't hear. He's not got his headphones on. He's a prick.
Oh my god, what's she going to say?
She didn't shout it, but she said 3.1.
Get
I'll
him out of
get-
your mood, though. At least it wasn't
I'll
a
get-
rookie score.
For the 100th drink, and to get rid of your calculator.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3. That was kind of fuzzy. 3.7. 3.7.
3.7.
Wait a minute
It
here.
is good,
It's,
but it is not in the fours, and it is. It's just lacking a bit of depth. It is unmistakably Coca-Cola, but that doesn't mean it's the best. You know,
what were you saying about me when I took my headphones off? People are commenting on my rug now.
I don't know. I never said anything about the rug. Right, anyway, drink number 100.
That's what I was thinking,
Coca-Cola
man.
glass bottle from Mexico.
drum roll.
Score.
please.
3.7.
Guys,
7.
It is. I knew this. I knew tagging one missus in was going to
I know,
spark
you knew that
controversy.
was
Andy.
going to happen. See, every time
I'll tell
we
you
finish
something,
an
by the way.
episode,
That was
every time we
unplanned.
finish an episode, I take them downstairs so she can taste them all. If she wants
Unplanned.
to walk up 2 flights of stairs, she's welcome.
I would have suggested we didn't do it. I may make a little pin badge with my 100th drink guy.
That's quite good.
Oh, that's a good vibe. I'm keeping that, actually. I'm definitely keeping that.
I don't know about it's here. There we go.
I do feel it's a wee bit weird, though. I'll be honest. Anticlimactic.
Really?
Can you imagine?
Were you, how much were you expecting from it? Were you expecting that to hold a
No,
hold a candle?
I wasn't expecting a top score. But can you imagine if McDade's original cola was the 100th drink? I think would have been. I think the score would have been higher.
But when we had the McDade's original cola, McDade's was in the bin.
McDade's was in the bin.
It was in a trash can. And then, what do you call them? The Muppet, the puppet. Is it
Grouch?
Grouch. Groucho McDade. Just
Aye.
crawled out his Irish bin. He's like, guys, don't judge me yet. I got the heat in a glass bottle all the way from America land.
Groucho McDade? What are you talking about? You're talking about Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street?
That's Oscar.
Oscar McDade.
Oscar McDade. Oscar
McDade.
Groucho.
Seamus McGrouch.
I was like, what is he talking about?
Anyway, Seamus, come on. His juice was better. Anyway, so there you go.
Juice.
100.
Just to shout McDade's. McDade's have, but we've done 4 drinks? 3. We've done 3 glass bottle McDade's. 4 if you count the plastic bottle football special, which we were actually asked about today by a random, like, nobody you would ever have thought would have asked us about that. But we've done 3 of the glass bottle premium range McDade's. All 3 are in the Hall of Fame. All 3 have scored 4 and above. We've got another glass bottle McDade's coming up very soon.
We
Today.
do.
Another-
Two things are going to happen. They keep plowing forward, or they just run straight into the hurdle.
Both. Straight on the deck.
I've got something to bring up. There was something Al mentioned today once you went up the road, Andy.
Up the road.
Al was commenting on the fact that over lockdown we have ripped the utter piss out of our bodies. And Al wanted to propose.
You
What did
ready?
you want to propose?
5-star soda weight loss challenge.
Do you know
I
that?
think
Right, before you go on, this is very weirdly timed.
Don't get
because-
defensive, Andy. It's not an intervention.
No, I'm not getting defensive. Very weirdly timed because Leanne Clark, who's in the comments right now,
Yes.
banned from Facebook for 24 hours because she put up a post on the Staying community page about how like Slimming World and all that is a lot of shite and it's bad. She's like, just eat less, move more kind of vibes. Like, just fucking don't fall into this nonsense.
Yeah.
And then some people say, I just need I need the accountability of going to these kind of classes. And I just said, well, I'll FaceTime you every week and call you a fat cunt if you want. Leanne then called me a cunt and she got banned from Facebook for 24 hours for using the C word. But yeah, it's been very much talked about, and weirdly, even me and Jenny spoke about it. It says maybe we should do a challenge about it, and I think we've just nailed it, guys.
It's a 5-star soda challenge. So maybe
We're still going to drink soda, but I feel like we need to offset it because we're now becoming stars and we're obviously going live.
with stars.
We're stars out here. I really feel like we need to.
The 5-star sodas diet program is here.
Yes, yeah. You drink hundreds of soda. And that's it.
One night of the week, and then you just fast.
You just don't do anything else.
You drink
Right.
water only. There you go.
I'm in. How are we keeping track of this then? Are we being accountable and it's got to go on the Insta?
Well, I think what we'll do is, we'll all have a wee powwow over the next week and set up some kind of parameters. But I think maybe we need to. A good place to check in for the weight update would be on the cast every week, obviously. So we'll do that with the kind of weight update. And I think maybe we could add some stuff on the Insta, some progress, and maybe some insight into the activity and exercise we're maybe getting up to.
I mean, talking about activity and exercise, I joined the golf club this week. I'm going to be doing a power walking.
Oh, mate, you know those golfers, that tag.
Those golfers are known for being very slim.
I think Nick mentioned something about this. So you're keen for the golf?
I mean, I've always played, like, not always.
Oh
Played,
no,
but
I remember
No,
Nick went like this to me the
no,
other day.
you have not.
I think Andy's want to go to driving range, and I was like, nope. And he was like, oh, what's up? And I was like, mate, I've tried it. I was like, I just cannot hit the thing. But now I'm like a grown up, so I'm just like, and I'm surrounded by people that are just smashing the ball at, I don't know, 300 yards. Like, I can't hit the thing, and I don't things that I can't do. Like, it's so frustrating to be like,
I'm with you, man. If you can't do it, fuck that. I don't even want to learn. If
maybe
past
you're
that,
a natural man. Maybe you're a
no,
natural.
I'm
Are you
not.
good at golf?
I played a wee bit when I was younger. Like, I used to be with a golf club and stuff. So I mean, no, not at all. Like, I'm still crap. I'm probably 80%, no, maybe 70% of my shots were half decent. The rest were like gutter balls.
Is it like do you like the idea of being competitive? Or, I think there's a real social aspect to golf, and I think the idea of like it gets you out walking because you just kind of smash a ball and then go and find it.
The weird thing is, like you said about the social aspect, I'd quite happily go and play myself. Like, I don't know. Like,
You just love
I don't know anybody else.
another excuse to get out of the house away from Jenny. I mean, I don't fucking blame you.
I kind of knew you'd say that. I think that'd actually be kind of baller if, like, because everyone always goes to the golf and like squads, like, oh, me and the lads went to golf. They were just like, see that guy over there? Like, what guy like? That's Andy. Always comes himself. Never plays with anyone. Never speaks to anyone. Like, in the
ninth hole, just cracks out a glass bottle of this weird juice for somewhere.
They're like, oh, is he good? They're like, no, he's terrible, man.
He uses a snooker cue on the greens.
he's so slow, man.
He puts me a hockey stick. I was going to say that what we should do on the next podcast is we'll set a parameter of how many, let's say, pounds that we want to lose. Because I don't think it's like we're all at different weights, so it wouldn't be fair to go like, right, let's try and get this target weight. So we'll just say like whatever, and then we'll see what happens. And then I think that way we can kind of keep on top of each other. Last year I said last year for your wedding. It was 2 years ago now. Crazy. I mean, I was killing the game. I was coming for you and Jordan.
You were probably about the same weight as me.
I was at the gym every night, and now look at me. I'm drinking beer and eating nuts.
Look at me, I'm drinking 7 sodas in one go.
That's quite funny, you know, because that's like quite a like. There's a picture of me and you, Nick, at that wedding in that suit. I know was really, I was in good shape, and I was like, it's one of the first suits I've really had like tweaked and taken in, because I was like, but now that if somebody's like, yo,
your wife wears that suit to her work.
If somebody's like Ellen DeGeneres, but it's like if someone's like, yo, impromptu wedding tomorrow, throw that suit on, I'm just like, oh no, man, it's not happening. I need to go like the pure. I need to run in
extra fabric to sew into that.
It's no way it's happening. Like,
I'm so competitive though, so like
that's what we need.
Come at me.
That's I suppose that's definitely a thing we need. The competitive nature would be the one to go.
Talking about competition, I was going to say, Jing, we should move on to a competition within the McDade's soft drink company.
Well, hold on a wee sec, because I'm trying.
You got something else to bring on?
Came from that conversation, because I was just going to hold us all accountable, and it was that photo you're talking about.
What photo?
That one I used to at the wedding.
Are you going to bring up?
I was going.
I mean, I'm still the most handsome on the podcast. So
isn't it on your wall?
On your wall.
Best buds.
Friends.
Well, next.
It's the one of me and you, though.
You're kilted up. I know, but we look good, man.
There's one of you and Steg, Nick. I've not got the one of you now, though.
There's one of Steg and Winner. Oh, friends of the podcast.
In joke.
To JTL.
Steg has left the group.
Steg's well left the chat.
I mean, look, you're absolutely killing the game there.
I was.
You look like the guy. Oh no, that's not stuff. I thought you were Steg there for a minute.
The jink I looked like.
Steg's bird isn't in the photo, Nick, but yours is.
No, ours is as well. There's Shalina on the other side of it.
So is. But anyway, that's a nice wee throwback.
So let's get the details.
Thanks for reminding me. I used to be handsome. Thanks.
Let's get the details.
I'm sitting here with 7 sodas, dying.
Let's get the details down for that, and we'll maybe bring a wee bit more clarity to the program.
In the meantime, let's crack on.
In the meantime,
come on, let's go. Right. I've been waiting for this for months.
I also have. I'll be honest.
I don't even know if
So-
this is maybe the next one on the list, but I'm
don't
just
even
like,
know.
let's do it. Let's do it now.
No, I think it was, but let's go with it anyway. Let's go with it. So we did mention McDade's in the last one.
Back to Ireland.
McDade's just smashing the game with our premium range. But
What is
this one's a wee bit different.
It's off the
What's
ball.
this? Smooth banana.
Smooth banana soda.
I've got no. See, I'll tell you something, right? At worst, this will taste like those foamy banana sweets, right? I don't even know if that is at best.
It's
Isn't at best. What is a
this
banana
before.
soft drink? What is
We've
that?
talked about this before. It's like, what's the soda that's missing? Like, what could you do? Like, I mean, we've talked about the chocolate soda and all that, and this
In
is probably
theory,
one of them.
no banana. It's no banana, is it?
Does on paper this am I safe in saying on paper this doesn't really appeal to anyone? To us anyway. I like
No.
nobody's going like that.
Do you know the banana Muller yogurts though? They are kind of dynamite. So if it tastes like banana Muller yogurt, I could be
there another-
persuaded.
Is there another banana soda though?
I don't think so.
No.
I can't think of one.
Did Seamus say that? I think they've been doing this for a while though.
Oh no, because this is a plastic bottle one.
Plastic
you get
one
this,
too,
is
yeah.
one of
This
the
is
OG flavors, so this isn't a new thing.
Because he was saying that in a time when they couldn't compete with the big dogs,
That's what they try to be
like
different.
he was trying to be a bit left of centre, which was cool. But I hope it's money, like because you know they've had such a
They've
good
got the
run.
banana ice cream. The banana ice cream is
And
Is
he said
also-
he talked that up big, man.
yeah. So I mean, it's
Well, we try it.
It's a quick sidebar before we start. And I know we're referring to the comments a lot, but we are live tonight. Which is brilliant.
Sidebar.
Someone was saying that we could do 5-star and review some of the diet stuff as
Get
part of our,
To fuck.
But we could do a
I mean,
wee.
it's maybe a good kickoff for the. It's maybe a good kickoff for the five star
I
sodas
don't know
diet
if we
plan.
make it a whole maybe not a whole episode, but maybe a
Well,
wee.
wait, actually,
Instagram
maybe it
special.
could be. Maybe it could be because I've got
Okay.
a favourite diet drink. I also know
No.
Nick's got a favourite diet drink.
I do.
So
It's the same as ours.
Part of me's like there is.
But
no, and mine is different.
our blood
Well,
is
yours isn't.
50%.
So maybe we
Yeah.
can just debate that. But anyway, look,
Okay.
it's Came calling.
Let's go.
Banana soda, baby. Let's go. No
Let's
bottle. No bottle opener required.
101. I always bottle open these.
It's a twisty.
I should say we gave away a couple of 5-star soda packs before, and somebody had said that we gave one of the last ones to. There was a bottle of this in it, and she said she'd really enjoyed it.
Hmm.
Oh, that is
Okay.
Smells okay, man. It
That's
smells
a-
like-
Smells like the foam banana.
I was just about to say it smells like foam banana. It smells like banana sweets.
Doesn't Lemmy have a bit of foam bananas? Or was that Burleson?
Oofed. I don't know, man. It's not.
Whoa, that's complex.
It's
That
doing
isn't.
right.
That is right. I'll tell you what.
It's quite
On
hard
the
to wrap-
nose,
to wrap your head around this.
it's like a giant pick and mix bag full of those bananas, right?
Mm.
On the nose.
Mhm.
See on the palate. It's fucking dancing. It's doing something.
It's
It's
definitely
like-
got a few other things in there.
You know you know when you leave a banana, usually for the
If you're
banana
making
bread or
banana
something,
soda,
you let it go like black on the outside.
Mm.
It's like it's got that kind of like burnt toffee note thing going on. I
You know
like
the-
this, man.
the thing is,
Seamus is a wizard.
The thing is, like the problem here lies is because you don't really have a baseline for a banana
Yeah.
soda.
What you
So
base
you-
that?
Everyone's had cola, then you have a McDade's cola, and you're like, right, this is fucking off the wall. This is brilliant. You need to take a minute and realize that Seamus is literally like your first man in the moon here. This is
Yeah. Just to go back to the Mexican cola, 39 grams of sugar. McDade's banana, 43 grams of sugar. Stick that right up. Good
a
luck
five
with that
for
one.
me.
Let me say something about this, right? This is wild. But
Yeah.
it's funky. I like it, man.
seeing that celery lane
Exactly.
this is good, man.
Just something left of center, no baseline for it. You need to judge it on the taste.
It's not something you could drink loads
every
of on
night.
your own.
Let me
It's,
tell you,
not
so
a
it's not been
regular.
offy vibes. This is weird, right? Now I spoke about this on the quiz ever so slightly, but when I was younger, I don't know what way about this would happen, but I actually do know. Usually what would happen is I'd have some sort of like snack or meal at Bananas, and then I would try and that would be in like Fox Bar in Paisley, and then I would try and recreate this at my grand's in Renfrew.
Shout out to someone from London, Jennifer Dunlop from Barking. She's
From Barking. And anyway, see my nana's. I get like nice bread, butter, banana smashed into the thing, toast and banana, classic. That was at Olga's. See at Marion's, her interpretation of that was like plain bread,
A Tesco value low.
council bread, yeah.
plain bread, banana, halved, and it would just come at me like a full banana, halved in the middle, buttered plain bread in the thing, and she'd just leave a fork. So I would be doing the mashing myself, and I'd always like mess up.
DIY sandwich.
I'm just a wee guy, but I know this is crazy, right? But and I know sidebar kind of, but in Pixar's Ratatouille, at the end of the film, spoilers, if you've not seen Ratatouille, I don't give a fuck. It's a great film. At the end of Ratatouille, the food critic has the Ratatouille and he's taking back to his childhood. And when I'm drinking this, again, on the nose, I'm like, this is barking. Like Jenny. And, but see, makes me feel like a wee guy again.
See if you can get over the smell. If you can go over the smell of it.
Good.
If you can go over the smell of it, there is something wild in there.
This is toast and banana.
It's good, man.
But see, just sidebar there, and it goes back to our weight loss campaign. And this is kind of what kind of kicked off the whole conversation. See on Slimming World, see if you eat a whole banana, nae sins. But see if you mash the banana up, 7 sins.
What's the do with that?
What are you doing?
How's that?
Don't know. It's just mental.
I can't believe how good this is.
What isn't that thing where like do you ever put a banana in the oven? Do that thing? Does it not like release? If you put a banana in the oven, it releases so much more of the natural sugars or something like that. If you do the banana in the oven thing, it tastes so good. It's like
I don't really like bananas, if I'm honest.
See this.
This guy.
See this.
What about smooth bananas?
Not chilled in a plastic bottle.
Jeez.
That would be terrible.
That's like cold tea.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to slide in here.
This is so good.
I'm going to say I like this a lot. It's interesting. It's very sweet. And
I think I like this better than any of the other McDates.
Nah, don't.
Fucking
Slow down, baby. Right.
I'm yourself.
Let me just say.
I do. I think this is better. This is my favourite McDates.
I think this is really good, but I'll say something. If you say, would you want to try the one in the plastic bottle? I'll pass, man.
Yeah.
Because this could go ski whiff, man. Ski whiff in a plastic bottle. If you're getting this, stick to the premium range. And that's what it is. I'll give you a score right now.
Do it.
It's 4 on the nose.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, this is fucking stupid, man. What is
So good, man. That's funky, man.
It's weird. See, the first time I tasted it, I hated it. I hated it. It was just like, this is too weird. And see when you're drinking something just down, because when I get these cases in, I sometimes just snaffle one before I tell you. And I didn't enjoy it. I tried to even get the kids to get into it, but they weren't in it at all. But there is so many different flavours to it. There's a weird toffiness to it if you let it sit in your tongue. I'm still not a huge fan of bananas though. I can't just pretend I am because I love McDade's and no doubt.
Did you hate Banana Man? The cartoon?
Giving it a wee bit of a bump on what the score I'm about to give it. I'm going to give it a 3.7.
Fair enough.
I respect that. Your missus with the best comment. It makes so much sense. Like, you're going to mash the banana with your teeth when you eat it anyway. So what is Slimming World talking about?
No.
What is it? Who wrote the book?
I have no idea.
Let's just calories
score
off the
the next one. Right,
Sorry?
Nick, what's your score? Let's hear it.
Can you bring up my scores for other McDade's?
No, you've already told me it was better than that, so you should know them. I'm not telling you. I was going to test
I've
you.
got a feeling. I just want to see when you look. Can you look at them and tell me if I'm right?
Because you've made that statement now. This is better than the rest of them.
He's just got to put it a 5.
No, I know what it is. I already like it. I
Understand.
wrote it in the inside of my head. 4 point. 4.3 for McDade's banana.
It is indeed the highest score that you have given a McDade's.
I think it's my favourite. It's not
4.2. You gave
it's not-
you gave 4.2 to Coke, 4.2 to Orange Cream.
right. It's not. Granted, this is not for everyone. Granted, on an average, it's probably not the best McDade's, but for me, it's the best McDade's. Seamus, I roll you off, mate. You're doing fucking serious work in America.
So we're only one short of having done
But
the
before
whole range,
we
the whole
go into
premium
that, we should. I'm just going to do this because there's going to be a few sidebars here before we go on.
Mm.
McDade's banana soda joins the Hall of Fame at 4.0.
Welcome to the club.
He's
Rightly so.
4 for 4 on the Hall of Fame. I'm surprised that made it. I thought that would just have slipped out.
Nah, mate, I knew that. I had a feeling. I had
So
a feeling that they were doing something right.
Two things, and one come up in the chat, and it was somebody said that sounds like it would go good with rum. And I actually, now thinking about it, I think out of all the drinks we've tasted, that is the one that I'd really like to try with some
A
sort of
dark spiced rum or something.
Yeah, just that and that, man. I think that could come out.
But yeah,
I can't believe how good that is. That's crazy.
So you were about to say one
So
more.
we're only one short of finishing the full premium range for McDade's, and that is going to be their cream soda.
I mean that's where it should all begin. It's where it should be the base for all of these. I wonder when we could taste that.
If only we were doing a live show. If only we were doing a live show on the 22nd of May at SWG3 in Glasgow.
Moving on,
Who
guys.
knows? Who knows? You just need to buy a ticket and see if McDade's
Maybe it'll be
cream
there.
soda are the only premium range drink left in the McDade's range.
I'm
to
going
be
back
tasted.
into the palate cleanser with a beer right now just because my mouth is dancing after like 7 soft drinks or whatever we've had tonight.
It is a real interesting flavour. Jenny's offered to bring me up some rum actually, but I don't think I need that. I've got a long day at work tomorrow.
Cocktail sesh.
Aye.
All right, guys, we've got 2 other drinks here, and both of them are heels.
I mean,
One's a mystery. One's a mystery heel.
Well, one's complete mystery.
That's good though. That's good though. I like it when it's.
But a mystery from the Coca-Cola company.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So we saw each other earlier on today.
yes, we did.
Passing on some drinks and stuff. And now you're your dog, were you? The wee dog.
He did.
What's your dog's name?
Rufus.
Rufus.
Rufus T. Firefly.
So
What's up, mate?
we kind of come into a conversation there when we were there about because what is you're an anti-allergy dog. Like you can't be allergic to your dog. Is that right, Al?
Right.
We're
Well,
actually doing this.
it did come up. No, so right. I'm not going to claim to be some sort of dog expert.
Okay,
But
don't, because you only had a dog since Christmas.
Yeah, but I'm not like. But that doesn't
Took you
mean
been an
that I
expert in 4 months.
but that doesn't mean that I need to take what Nick's saying as if he knows more, right?
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to put it to the crowd because I don't really care what they think.
Or
The
maybe
point
that's
is-
up your lips today.
Nah, the point is this. I clapped Al's lovely wee Rufus, and then moments after, my eyes started swelling up, my lips started swelling up, and I've actually had a swollen lip today since then. So
But you didn't bring this up when people were slating your luscious lips.
I was doing a quiz, man. Didn't have time for people who were slagging me in the comments, man. I mean, I'm famous. I get slagged in the comments all the time.
Basically, I am relatively allergic.
No, the point we were making earlier
Yeah,
on in
he
the
did-
car park is when I was like, my dog is a non-allergen dog. His hair's like your hair. And I'm like, well, one, nobody's
No
hair's like
one's
my hair.
hair's like your
Come
hair.
on. And then 2, like, you just, everyone's bodies are different. So I don't believe that everyone is just, it is what it is. Your dog's a good guy, but I'm allergic to him, like I am with all animals and dogs.
Like-
In fact,
like-
sidebar, you ever been to one of those shows?
Crufts.
Went to one in I went to one in Vegas, and what's the spot at the across from the MGM? Camelot? No,
Oh, yeah, Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Camelot is a failed English theme park.
My mum, Jim, my brother, and I went to
The
one of
jousting
those
thing.
jousting. It was like a
Medieval
jousting
times.
show, man, medieval times, and you get like a fucking big turkey leg for your dinner. Shit. I swear to God, right? I was maybe like 4 or 5 rows from the front. I was so allergic to the horses in there. My face was just ballooning. And Mum was like, I was just going to, are you all right? And I'm like,
Are you having a good time?
no, I'm not all right. I am dying right now. And there's no, like, a shit show of a holiday that was for me, man, honestly. And that
It
is
does sound
literally and figuratively.
The first time I ever went to a travel agent to book Vegas, me and Helena, that I remember the woman saying, like, here's like a package deal. It's a really good price. And I was like, it's a really good price. And I just was like, what hotel is that though? She was like, oh, it's Excalibur. It's really nice. It's really local. And I was like,
No.
and it's like, I was like, this is a medieval themed hotel. She was like, aye, but I mean price. And I was like, I was like, wait, look at me. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, nah. I was like, have you ever seen Ocean's 11? I'm kind of think more. I mean, I can only. What
To be fair, I was 16 when I went to Vegas the first time. So, like, we were younger, but I had
Were you staying there?
terrible. No, we stayed in the worst circus.
Oh,
Again, we were kids. Like, I think
I
I
had a
was
phone
16.
childline, man. If my parents tried to take me to Vegas and go to circus.
Man,
When we were on the plane once, the guy that was sitting next to Helena, it was him and two mates. So it was like me, Helena, one of the guys, and the other two guys were sitting elsewhere. And Helena, I fell asleep, and Helena's kind of talking to the guy, and he's dead excited for Vegas. And Helena's like, where are you staying? He's like, circus. So it's like,
let me actually, do you know what? I had a great time there, and I was going to say, here's a question for you both. Vegas is very famous for many things, but super famous for buffets. Are you a buffet guy? Would you like a buffet?
There's
100% time and a place for a buffet, and a buffet sometimes could be all you want because you want. It's effectively council tapas.
Talk to me about.
Let's draw a
like
distinction between.
Talk to me about your strategy at a buffet. How do you navigate a buffet?
Well, if you're talking about the bowling club, like 21st buffet, or if you're talking about Vegas buffet.
No. I'm not talking about finger sandwiches at a wedding. I'm talking about a buffet, like China Buffet King, like World Buffet, like Vegas buffet, a buffet in general. You go there. What's the quote from Peep Show?
It's eat as much as you'd like, not eat as much as you can. There's
exactly
no
one of those, right? What is your strategy for a buffet?
My strategy for a buffet is I go starter, main, dessert.
Okay.
Depends. I might do starter, small main. There. In the world of 5-star sodas, I would call you an amateur. And what's your strategy for a buffet?
Well, Nick, I just go up and I look for things that I like and I stick my plate and eat them. But I know from being at the one at the Cosmo with you that you really do think it through. So why don't we just hear this?
Before you go in, because I know you're going to go in here. The first, if anybody says American buffet to me, I think a Ponderosa, which has been mentioned in the comments there.
Ponderosa's decent.
Ponderosa Steakhouse, where you just go and pay for, and the price is just for your bit of meat, and then you give as much buffet as you want. It's the most insane concept in the world. And like stuff that's on the buffet is quite often bigger than the bit of meat you've been given. There's more meat in the buffet.
Do you remember you used to want to go to Harvester all the time for the salad bar?
That's not a buffet.
Anyway, buffet strategy.
Helena put Harvester for one of the logos, the beer one.
Amazing.
Jen, you said that as well.
You said that you said the clues on the thing, and it must have had like a wee wheat hanger. She's like, that's the Harvester.
I was going to say buffet. One thing you want to do when you're up and you're perusing, you want to do you want to just get something on your plate and start snacking as you're going round?
Yeah. You need a walking snack.
You need a walking snack at a buffet. So say that let's just take, for example, the China Buffet King, a famed, shocking China Buffet King restaurant kind of thing. You're up there. You could be eating a few spring rolls before you get back to your table. No bother.
Yeah. Just while you're kind of working the room. The other thing you need to do, I think, is go and check the desserts. See where you're going to end up, because you don't want to.
Yes, I agree with that.
I think a full lap is needed. Go get a walking snack. Take a full lap.
2 laps. Go up there, start your lap, pick up a samosa or something, walk it off, see what's there. Say hi to your fellow patrons. You're all there for the experience. Yeah. But you also want to take a look around and see who are the people you don't want to go after. You need to see these villains of the buffet. Also, using the tongs for one and another.
be
Gross.
vigilant because watch for that fresh shit dropping.
Yeah,
Watch for
Yes.
homeboys in the back. Just like
Yes.
that. Yo, but the good thing about some of the ones in Vegas is like the one at the Cosmonaut of a guy making tacos from scratch.
yeah.
Shit like
And they've got a wee hibachi chef as well.
Let me go more specific again, right? It's a breakfast buffet. What's your strategy at a breakfast buffet now? You're in a nice hotel.
Let me get
It's the
it in.
buffet.
Oh, I know you're gonna say you got a fruit salad and a porridge and
No,
filled up.
Right,
No, I
one
mean,
of the first
you've got to go full English, but what you do is you go and put the toast in the wee conveyor belt first.
That's a good shout. What you need to do though, go up there, peep that continental vibe. Just get yourself a couple of croissants, take them back to your table, leave them. They're for back in the hotel room. They're not full right now. Just get them now.
The guy steals like a wee mini box of cereal.
You got to, man. You have to. The other thing what I'd be doing, order a tea and a coffee. You've paid for the price anyway. Just decide what you want as you go.
Tiny glass of orange juice.
Or you get like that kind of tropical vibe as well.
Or you get that apple juice that just goes like stomach acid, man.
I'll tell you what you should stay away from. I love omelets. I cannot be fucked waiting on an. There's so many egg options at a buffet. Why would you wait for an omelette? They give you this shitty tiny little omelette. It's not even like it's like 2 eggs. It's bullshit. Get yourself at the fried egg station, or if you're in a decent buffet, maybe a poached egg.
Jenny's saying get the pastries, and what you're saying now, actually, what I'll do is see if they have Danishes, I'll take a Danish because I know I'll probably have a coffee back up in the room. So
Yes.
I like to have something on deck.
Aye.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I respect
But
that.
I mean,
That's-
the other thing to note though is have we had our last buffet?
well,
That's where I was going with this as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking that we might have for a long time.
I mean, that's upsetting.
do you know what? See, to be honest, like I don't want to get too deep into any kind of doomsday lockdown chat, and I'm going to put a positive spin on it. See the idea of like, oh, I mean, are we always going to sanitize our hands like 50? See, like
It's not a bad thing.
I'm not like, and this will sound as a pretty grim example. Like my dad is a bit older. Like my dad's born 1939, so it's like it's not like my dad took a gas mask to work, not to work, to school. It's not like they were like, oh, that'll just become standard. That's par for the course. Like
I'll never have another buffet again.
I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Was he like 3-year-old just getting his own gas mask?
No, you had to, man. It's like it was crazy stuff, man. Crazy.
I think a lot of things. Well, I'd like to think the buffet isn't done, but do you know what? See if COVID has eradicated a few shite buffets, then it's done its job, man. Because some people just
You better not be laughing at the sidebar in the comments.
Come on, pack that shit in, man.
Oh, jeez. Sidebar, colon. Me and Andy have never stayed in a hotel with fancy breakfast.
Stop pumping out Wayne's then. Fuck's sake.
Oh my god, Andy's getting ripped in the comments. Guys, if you're listening to this and you're not on the live, this is a live podcast tonight because we're trying to shift tickets for the 22nd of May this year. SWG3, another live version of this. Come on down, buy a ticket.
Can't get enough of this, man.
Another live version of this where we just drink sodas. Should we go into our second bar soda of the evening?
Have you ever taken a bowl of sausages back just to share with your partner?
Just to be clear, by the way, all this breakfast stuff's out the window. It's Weetabix for the boys. It's a weight loss challenge. Get
Dry
it together.
Weetabix.
See, tell you what, boys, if you've got any breakfast aspirations, get them out your system this weekend because the boys are on it come Monday.
Right,
Come Monday, I love that. It's Thursday and you're like,
give us sausages back to your room.
give yourself the weekend at least.
Aye, let's get in about this. Let's go on. Drink number 3.
Okay, sure.
Now, I feel this is you. I feel this is you.
It very well could be me, mate.
We would not know about this if it wasn't about you.
No, so a second outing. Is it? Yeah, second outing for the IBC.
Second out for IBC.
Company. We had the cream soda and now the root beer. This mob do not a limited range. They do a few things, but they do the root beer, they do the cream soda, 2 kind of not basic flavors, but 2 staples of the soda game.
What did we have from IBC recently?
We haven't had it yet.
Okay,
but it's kicking around. So again, staple stuff. I would consider the cream soda and a root beer Staples, they nailed it. They nailed the cream soda. If I believe it came in a little bit short of McDade's, though. No, not McDade's.
It came in short, but it was.
There's
it
a
was
cream soda above it.
I don't know. I think to be fair to IBC cream soda, it was probably done by the fact that I didn't really like cream soda.
But that was old school, Andy.
We've had a cream soda since then that you liked. What was it?
We had a few cream sodas.
A&W actually scored pretty well.
I think it was. Was it not?
Weirdly,
not-
IBC is still the highest scoring cream soda.
Cream soda.
Did we not do Dr. Brown's?
No, that was
Not
Dr. Brown's
cream
Black
soda. We
Cherry.
did Dr. Brown's Black Cherry, which is in the Hall of Fame.
Now,
See.
root beer wise, obviously, friend of the show Craig Neal brought on. What is it called?
Barks.
Barks cream soda. No, Barks root beer.
Yeah.
Barks root beer.
No. And we've had a few. We've had A&W. It kind of splits us a wee bit. It can be quite dank. I like it.
I've
So
already taken that
holding
lid off when I'm
I'm holding out hope for this to be.
See, I'm not a root beer fan. It's dead medicinal to me. But
I like the
let's go.
smell of this. I like how this is going, by the way. Made with cane sugar. Just like
40
that. Mexican
40 grams
Coke.
of sugar in this bad boy. It smells good.
It really makes a difference.
Aye.
What is that about? Like, see when you say medicinal,
It's because it's made.
it's like it's like it smells like the dentist.
but
How
it's like,
mental. But it's
but
not. Doesn't there's
see if you
nothing in the
think-
dentist that tastes like this.
no. But see if you think about certain things to naturally freshen your breath. It's a lot of it's like. Do you ever get that toothpaste? What's it called? Marvis. Is it Marvis?
Mm-hmm.
Or there's one of these toothpaste that looks like your vintage tube.
It's marvelous.
It's kind of like that, and it's like there's certain ways to like freshen your breath naturally. And obviously, I think we looked at this, and it comes from like a root kind of.
Traditional root beers include allspice, birch bark, coriander, juniper, ginger, wintergreen, hops, burdock root, dandelion root, like lots of
Do you feel?
molasses.
It's very, very natural flavors, lots of flavors.
Here's a little sidebar for you though, talking about the dentist. See, when I was younger, and I'd go to the dentist, and we would like the move was
we're all bad to the dentist.
the move was my mum would take like me.
9 out of 10 dentists approve this show, man.
Exactly, man. me, my mum, my brother would all go at the same time, kind of thing. And I used to always like try and go in first. And the thinking was that by the time Shona got in, because we all had the same dentist basically, I'd be like, I can get in and preempt the dentist and be like, yo, don't be telling my mum I've got shite teeth or something. Like, I'm gonna tell her it's all good, man. But obviously being a wee guy, not realising that she would have to pay for it if there was something kind of funky at the time. But anyway, I'm drinking already, you know?
Yeah, no, I've just wasn't sure. Nobody seemed to be drinking.
I've
do you
had
think?
I've had a couple of sips. It's money. I like it. It's
Isn't it?
very. I think it's better. I'm not scoring it right now, but like if you want just a quick one, I think I prefer it to Barks and AW. It's got
I
a kind
prefer
of
it's milder.
Mellow.
it mellows out quick, man, and it's
Yeah.
got the
One of the
lingering taste is one of sweetness rather than one of like the.
It's
the-
quite vanilla, like, you know?
Yeah,
Do you know what it
exactly.
tastes like? A kind of funky Dr. Pepper. See if somebody came to you with a craft Dr. Pepper flavour.
It's the Doctor of Funk, the Funk
And
Doctor Spot.
And this actually is
Dr.
bottled by
Funk.
Dr. Pepper.
No, I mean, I like it, but I like root beer. But I think if you're not, bulking at it, Andy, it must be doing something right.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's not something to pick.
It's spicy. You can have a bit of spice.
It doesn't taste like it's got 40 grams of sugar in it though.
Mate, we don't know what 40 grams.
How
of
would
sugar
you know what
is
that is
anymore.
now?
Mate,
You
we'll
probably
look-
drank 400 grams of sugar by the time you get to this one.
Yeah.
I like it. Do I love it? I don't know. Hard to say. I love Buffies though. I actually love talking about Buffies.
Based on the way the comments went there for about 5 minutes, I think 5-star breakfasts could be the next spin-off, man. A lot of interest in breakfast food and a lot of appreciation for our knowledge of breakfast food.
I thought you were maybe
Maybe we
thinking,
need a breakfast soda.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, breakfast sodas. I get dug up for this quite a bit because I don't drink tea or coffee.
Potato scone soda.
So I'd quite happily have a fizzy drink early in the morning.
That's
That's a bit.
crazy, man.
But
You're
why?
hitting like a diet Pepsi with your breakfast.
No, not like that. Not like that. I'd maybe hitting something that, like, see, like a sugar-free Red Bull, just to
give me an
give me the
example.
caffeine hit.
Whoa, a sugar-free Red Bull with your breakfast.
Not for my breakfast. I'd quite
Oh,
when I was
bag.
we could still go to the office.
Backtrack.
Mm.
That is
No, see when we could
gross.
still go to the office. I would have a can of sugar-free Red Bull before in my drive into the office.
That's
That's-
fucking shocking.
That's a
man.
lot to get. And is it?
But you'd have a coffee.
I know. I was
Not
going
the
to say,
same.
are you looking
Not
for the
the same.
caffeine?
Yeah, that's
Well,
all.
I'm not drinking
Yeah.
coffee for caffeine. I'm drinking it for like the delicious taste.
Andy,
But
just maybe inside the 60 seconds, what is your thoughts, problem with, like, what's your take on coffee? You're just not a coffee guy, right?
He's not a hot drink guy.
I
Right.
don't. Yeah, I don't like hot drinks. I tried to get into coffee on tour before, and it was like I couldn't get into it. I started off mellow.
Is that the Greatest Showman tour?
Aye. I started off mellow, and like, I didn't go like really deep into the strong ones, but I started getting the shakes and stuff like that. It wasn't for me.
Well,
Listen,
it's-
Just can
like
you imagine you're sitting at breakfast, you and your wife. She's like in her mad accent. Would you like some toast? You're like, I love a bit of toast.
I'm not going to
And
do that.
she's like, oh, I've got my nice pot of tea here.
She
and she
doesn't
sits
drink tea or
down.
coffee either.
And she's like, oh, what are you having to drink, darling? And you're like, fucking Red Bull. What?
No, I mean,
Have some Red Bull with my breakfast. That is bogging.
No, at breakfast, if I'm going to have anything, if I'm going to have a drink at breakfast, it'd be like orange juice. But if I'm going to work, or I'm going to work at an event or anything like that, I'm having something that's going to fire me up.
Red Bull shouldn't be drank until after like 11 p.m. basically.
Unless Red Bull are paying you. It's like, does your mum drink tea, Andy? Is she?
Yeah.
Because see, like, I feel like in my house, like, tea was I had a very typical, like, I will take 5 and we'll have a tea. Like, and I'm like, well, I love taking 5, so that's and what I realised in my house, I think this has came up before, is my mum drank tea, my dad drank coffee. So I thought tea was for girls and coffee was for boys. It's from a very early age. And I was just kind of like, and I also told you the story about how my mum would just make me toast in the morning and I would dip it in the coffee. I mean, when I was like first and second year, I would go to school.
That's so French, man.
We were French, man.
Nah, I
You
mean,
know, there's a specific thing in northern France where they drink coffee out of bowls. You imagine having a wee bowl for your like tea or coffee in the morning. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Me and you have probably got every other type of
Vessel.
thing you can put coffee in.
I was like, I don't know if we ever ground to it, but I bought a big stupid coffee machine.
I was
during
about
the
to say
lockdown.
that. You just bought fucking a massive barista thing.
It's good though. It's good. If you want to come in for a coffee, none of you are invited, apart from the boys in the show.
But
The
I mean,
root
like, see, to be honest, a tea, I wouldn't mind a tea every now and I realise we should score this. We've went wild.
Let's
wild
score
with
this. We're wild off this.
Let's get back to it.
IBC root beer. I know my score anyway. I'll go first.
You go first.
As much as I like root beer, there is a glass ceiling on it. I don't think for me root beer's it's not my drink of choice. Although in the right occasion, at the right time, if I want my palate to dance, I would definitely get this. This is probably the best one I've had. But it's not really something I would go out my way and get. I think my feeling is as a 3, but not a high 3. It's a 3.4. That's 3.4.
I wrote my score in, and then I went and looked at what we scored I scored the other root beer at, because in my head I would probably exact same as you. Don't really like root beer that much. It's never going to score highly, but it is better than the Barks one we had, and I gave it a 3 on the nose. And the Barks one I gave a 2.82. So
if I gave a root beer higher than a 3.4,
No.
no, we've only ever done the Barks. I'm sure.
No, we did A&W.
where the A&W is.
We did A&W on the American
that was barking though.
I went down.
But what did? Can you see? No.
So the
Yeah,
bar was not
I'm just
barking.
Andy's doing a quick.
Number
What was
crunch.
number crunch? I was going to say credit check, but that's not the right thing.
Nick, you gave Barks root beer a 3.6.
Oh, dangerous! All right,
Similar-
okay, maybe.
Similar vein, although I feel like out of the three of us, I'm the most partial to root beer. this is a really good one. It's easily the best one we've done on the show so far. I'm sure there's probably levels still to explore. For me, it's probably a 3.8. I put it up high. It's good.
Nice.
Well executed.
Just to let you know, that's exactly what you scored. Barks would be.
So I've made a mistake there. What did I do?
Wow, I did the same thing.
You,
You know
can't
what?
go back.
Do you know what I'll say? It's very hard because see at the time, I think I really did enjoy Barks. I think I was raving about it. to
One
some
thing
extent.
I'd say, we had a guest. It was a Christmas special.
And he was
His
kinda-
drink.
he was
And we
putting
were
pressure
together.
on me.
We were together.
He's an intimidating guy, Craig.
Aye,
He
big
was
guy.
looking at me, he's like, you better score that high.
We've also done 6 drinks tonight, and that is
He's like,
the
you'll
sixth
catch
one.
a slap, man.
Aye, that's hard going. But Barks, sorry, not Barks. IBC root beer, 3.4. Solid.
That's fair.
Solid. Can't argue.
I'm
with
gonna do something I've never done on the podcast. Someone I've never even seen on a podcast other than Joe Rogan. Sometimes
You gonna smoke weed?
I'm gonna go and have a pee break. I'll be right
that.
back.
For fuck's sake. Don't know if that's allowed.
What an amateur.
Barks root beer actually got a 3.4 as well. So
Okay.
I mean, maybe 3.4 just is the ceiling for root beer. Maybe it's
It
just
could
not going
be.
to do better than that.
In my head, do you know it's so hard? You're basically taking a root beer and you're saying, is this better or worse than Barks? Which I can think is the wrong thing to do. We need to stop
Yeah.
doing that. Because see, you don't have a Barks next to you. So it's like you can't really A/B them in your head. There's only a few drinks that we've had that I can 100% reminisce on and go, no, it was that good. And it really is those upper.
It's once you hit that 4, that
It's those
that
hitters.
level of 4 is just
There's no doubt in my head because the flavors are always doing something
yeah.
kind of special, so you kind of remember it. But no, it's interesting, man. It's good to. Aye. Well, there it is.
I'm
Do you wash
back.
your hands?
I did.
You didn't wash
it-
your hands. No
is that
chance
was
you-
Yes, I
that was
did.
well quick, man.
Yes, I did. How
Bring in
we
an
doing?
independent adjudicator to smell your hands.
Aye, Nick, you would have missed that. Barks also scored a 3.4. So I mean, maybe as we say, maybe 3.4 just is the ceiling for root beer.
Well, when I said glass ceiling for root beer, the number I thought of was 3.5.
Mm.
So,
Maybe there's a better one out there.
is there a better one out there? If anyone's going to find out, it is the boys.
Aye. Do you know, just as a weird sidebar, just because I'm looking at the scores there, do you know nothing has scored a 3.5?
Ever?
Nah.
Wow.
That must be a tendency with us to pick certain scores. No,
But I mean, it's the triple filtered reviews. So I mean, they are triple filtered according to
you have to get through.
the tote
through the
bags. I mean,
boys.
the reason that shouldn't happen.
So, anything in the soda news this week?
The soda news box. Anything in the mailbox, Andy?
Check the mailbox, Andy.
I feel like I shared something. Oh yeah, so the whole thing with the caterpillars, calling the caterpillars and all that,
Oh, that's
and then
right.
Iron Brew jumped on that bandwagon.
With the
I
Yeezys.
shared the wee photo on the 5-star soda story because the Yeezys came out with the blue and orange ones, and they just did a wee tweet, and it was same to know the lawyers that Marks and Spencers are using. It's good.
So,
That's as close as I
what
get to the news.
Do you like that kind of chat from brands?
It was overdone. And what was the last one that happened? Oh, the Weetabix and the beans, overdone.
Yeah.
And now
Aye.
everybody's like, see what's happening with the Colin Caterpillar one. All the brands that were too slow to get on the Weetabix and beans are now like, oh fuck, we need to be fast and get on this one. And it's brain damage. Some of it was good at the start. Aldi, I'll be honest, Aldi have nailed it. But nah, it's pretty crap.
Do you know what I'll
But
say about it, right? See, I went to Marks and Spencer's tonight before the show to get myself a beer. That was a vibe. And the beer's right here. But I was thinking as I was in there, I was aware of Colin the Caterpillar. And I was also kind of thinking, kind of weird, isn't it? That whoever it was, Aldi or Lidl, with their little thing, all the chat was about Colin the Caterpillar, the Marks and Spencer thing.
Mhm.
And it was kind of I was kind of thinking, bit conspiracy like, but
Are they in cahoots?
were they paid to do such a thing?
But I don't know, you look what Aldi have done now, and they did like a fake Nike advert. They did like their tracksuits.
Oh, did they?
It was like Aldi, we did it or something like that.
No way.
And it was like their pure snipe.
Have they no time for that pish? Honestly, I don't. Like, see brands that are like just copying other brands. That is fucking bogus, man.
See, like let's slide over to the Yeezy thing. Like, I take it that's got no legs as a kind of Iron Brew can't really have a legitimate kind of.
No, there was
Don't own orange and blue.
No, of
it was a
course,
funny
but I mean, to us, obviously, as soon as you see that shoe, you're like, what's going on here then? Is this April Fool's? Like, what is going on? Is this, that's a bit of a colourway to come up with. Because,
it's
see, to be
not
honest,
a nice shoe at all.
because I'll tell you right now, it's a terrible shoe for anyone, anywhere on the planet. That is a terrible shoe. And it's like, you almost think like they must have seen it somewhere to come up with the colourway, because no one was like,
I've not seen it in Scotland.
what about orange and blue?
It's New York Knicks is probably the most famous thing that I can think of.
Right, okay.
They
I
did
take it
it.
all back. I take it all back. But see, to be honest, this is a bit sneaker-esque, a bit sneaker niche. But see, Yeezy doing a Knicks colorway, that's rubbish. They've dropped the ball, man. He's got that.
Yeah. Talking of sport though, we need to talk about the big. I mean, not all are massive into football. I mean, we enjoy football, but
I'm a pretty big fan, Andy,
of the soccer balls.
The bicycle kicks, the the goalposts, everything about soccer. I'm
Same old Arsenal always try to walk in.
Aye, that's. I mean,
but I don't think we could have done this podcast without talking about the European Super League.
was that that was going to be the title of the league, the European Super League?
Aye, the wildest. See, to be honest, this probably is a bit like the Aldi and Marks and Spencer's thing. It was like, did you set that up, guys? Was this just all a ban up for 72 hours? Like, just here, do you want to do something for a laugh? Because it was just shambles.
Did you see some of the conspiracy theories about that? I love conspiracy theories, by the way. I love them.
Whether it's about caterpillars or...
The conspiracy theory was essentially that... Sidebar football. Oh my God. The theory was essentially that UEFA, who won the Champions League, were putting out new... It was like a new system of how teams would actually get into the Champions League. And that was going to be so controversial that they drummed up this pure nonsense about all these teams leaving their respective that's not right, respective countries, and starting a kind of like an American vibe, like NHL, NFL kind of thing. And then UEFA flew this change under the radar when this was happening. And then all the teams pulled out the day after it was put into place.
See, I don't think the change was flown under the radar, because everybody knew it was coming and it was talked about. It was like, and that's what people wanted. They wanted a change because they wanted more teams in it. I don't necessarily think the change is a good thing for the Champions League, but it was just so mental that all of these massive clubs come out and were like, we're away.
Let's make it more... Sorry, finish your point, sorry.
But no, I was just going to say, the maddest thing is like, you've got people at the Premier League, Champions League, UEFA, FIFA are like, oh, this is just pure greed. It's all about money. It's all corrupt. And you're like, look in the mirror. Like, you've all done that. Like, the Premier League was a breakaway league.
Can you think of another time where, like, a company or a brand or someone from this left to start a new thing that was going to compete with the old thing?
And it worked.
And it was super successful.
And this is not my lane. I'm not, but isn't there like another wrestling company now that has some of some people from WWE, and it's like,
did they kind of not do that? Did they not do that with like the Raw and the whatever all their other brands are? Are they not all kind of like mini
they all own that
in WWE? But I don't know.
Yeah, but they own it all. But there's like a company that, like, some people that were used to be in that WWE, they left and tried to start their own thing, and now it's like there was 1 week where they like beat WWE in ratings.
I don't know.
And obviously, like, the whole thing about WWE, not to get too geeky, is like they used to have like territorial wrestling companies all over the States, and that guy McMahon, like, just was like, nah, I'm just going to take America. It's going to be like the American wrestling company, and just bought everyone out and shut everyone down. And he was just seen as like Mr. Monopoly. And then some, like, the old wrestlers were like, oh, we're going to just do our own shit. And it might be dope because we're in it. And I think it is rivaling it, but I don't know, man. I don't really know.
Do you think in the soda world there's like someone who maybe worked for Coke at one point that now like runs his own runs his own like cola drink company somewhere with like the.
Well, remember the two guys that worked. Was it not two guys that worked at Coke made Rubicon? Am I tripping?
Kinda.
AEW wrestling. That's somebody's put it in the comments.
I don't know.
Nah,
I mean,
I
the
don't
only
know.
thing I can
Didn't
think of is like the Puma and Adidas, two brothers.
Mm.
They worked together for a while and then they just both done their own thing.
Adi Dazzler.
Oh, is that right?
Is and they still don't talk or something like that. They probably did.
That's amazing though. See when you get was there not one? I think there's one in America with Dunkin' Donuts and is it Mr. Donut? It's called, and they were like it was like uncles or something that had both the things.
What else can you do? You know
The
what I mean?
donut family.
It was so mad just how it came out though, because like it was like something that big normally doesn't land just out of the blue as much. And don't get me wrong, there'd been maybe wee whispers, but it wasn't like high up in the news. And then all of a sudden, press release coming out tomorrow night about how all these clubs are leaving and they're going to.
So how many? You need to keep me
It
up
was like
here.
13 had signed.
13 teams were like, we're up.
15. There was 15.
I think it was like
across Europe.
Only had more that could qualify for the league every year through winning their own.
Oh, wait a minute here. Wait. I'm showing my ignorance here. This thing was to replace the Champions League.
No, it was to be competitive with this. It was going to be its own thing. So Manchester United,
would
Manchester
no longer
City
be in the Premier League.
Yeah, so
no, it was going to be a midweek competition. It was basically
going. So when you go to like the Premier League in England, to be like, "Where's Man U?" They're like, "Oh, they
would still be playing. Or that was the original plan. They still wanted to play in their home leagues, but they would have this European Super League that you need to be invited to play in. It wasn't like the Champions League that you.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was like they were just breaking out. No, they were breaking away with their own thing. No,
European Super League was going to be a midweek thing. They were still going to play in their domestic leagues. But this was going to be like, I mean, it was a Super League that all the top teams in. And let's face it, the teams that were all going to be in it were all the teams.
So what was the big uproar then? Because it
was all about money. It was all about money.
But I think the thing that the way I read it anyway, or the way it was interpreted by
none of us are qualified to talk about.
No, we're not. But the way I interpreted it was that all these other teams were saying. No, that is what it was. Because like there was teams like saying, but like Burnley and all that saying, "Oh, we could win the league now." Or no, that's kind of dumb shit.
But that's because after they announced it, FIFA and UEFA all said, "Well, you can't play in your own league now."
You need to slide. Like it's one of the.
And that was like ended it plays for you. Can't play in the Euros or the World Cup.
Oh, see the teams that came out and said, "Look, we're ready to get down with this." Am I right in saying that they were facing like massive backlash from the majority of the fans? Like, fuck this, man. Like, yeah. Right.
And
okay.
then they just all did. But there was so much that changed. Like Mourinho get sacked. Woodward get his chocolate for Man United. There was so many.
I don't know who Mourinho was.
Well, he's one of the best strikers in the game. You know, he's averaging. You know,
this is why we're not a football podcast.
I think that's done enough of my chat, innit? We've done enough of my chat.
I know that only because to bring it back to soda, Seamus McDade said, like Mourinho, he used your image to G up people at the factory to make the best soda ever.
It's almost like they went back in my history, got that toast and banana, and made a soda right from it.
Just for you. Just
for me. Oh, wait, Cammy saying if they all left the Prem, then the TV rights money would have plummeted for smaller clubs. See, the thing is I mean, yes, big news, but fucking hurricane in a teacup at the end of the day, because they all backed out it anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. I wasn't even against it. I thought it would have been all right.
Well,
Mandela effect. Is the phrase not storm in the teacup, or has that been lost through time?
What did I say? Hurricane. I was kind of just that.
He's like, I'm just commenting on the severity of the situation.
Give me another Mandela effect before we go into the last drink.
That Flintstones has 2 T's. No, Flintstones, something like that. That's one of them.
Well, it's not the Flintstones. It's Flintstones.
Yeah,
I'll give you one.
It's not Flintstones.
So I'll give you one. So Oreos. See if you put twice as much of the cream inside. What are they called?
Oh, I know this one.
Double stuff.
Is
that right?
Aye. But stuff's got one F. It's got one F.
One F.
And do you know the reason why? The reason why it's called double stuff with one F is because it originally was, I think it may have originally been two Fs, or maybe they were preempting. Either way, it's the same reason, because the either someone had weighed it and went, there's not double the stuff in this,
Yeah.
and they didn't want to get sued, kind of thing, so they changed it, dropped an F.
There's another movie one, Forrest Gump, most famous line in Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I said that is.
Oh, did you see that one?
Life is like a box of
It's
chocolates.
not that. It's
Life was like a
life
box of
was
chocolates.
like a box of chocolates. Yeah, and Darth Vader never said, "Luke, I am your father." He just said, "I am your father." And
Mad.
Luke, at that point, Luke knew he was talking to him. They were going toe to toe, man.
He's looking behind him, going, "Hey, Tom, me? You're my dad."
I can't be mad at.
Right, last one. Are we ready for this?
Yes.
What drink are we on? I need to figure out my numbers here.
4.
104,
103. 103. Drink number 103.
Whoa, that can't be right.
Why? I'll let you
Oh,
count this in your head before you embarrass
Yes.
yourself in front of everybody.
Yes.
Right, something
That's-
interesting to finish.
Hold on,
on.
it's a wee
That's
tiny
a-
bottle and I've lost it in my bag.
That's a Mandela effect, isn't it? Get your numbers right.
So, yeah, very, very interesting.
For so
Another
many reasons.
Coca-Cola company bottle.
Straight out of
Mazza.
India.
India,
India.
again.
What's your
So-
tip? How would you say this? Mazza.
Mazza. M-A-A-Z-A.
It's out of date. Mine is anyway.
Guys, I just bought this. This just arrived.
It's out of date.
Came here on my Limca.
To be fair, it's out of date by like 3 months.
I mean,
how long?
guys, I
How
don't
long,
know.
how long was it in date? It's in one of these dusty, I guess, recycled glass
Aye,
bottles.
recycled. I mean, I love that.
It's a class ball in it, like the way it looks.
That bottle of
But
Limca you gave
is
me
that-
today.
Is that not just a stubby bottle of Coke though? Same kind of vibe.
Oh, man.
It's a
these
wee bit
triangles
smaller,
on
a wee
it.
bit smaller, I think this isn't it? Oh,
But
it
it's
is
not
actually.
when I say a stubby bottle of Coke, I mean like a hotel bottle.
Oh,
Who's
right,
the echo, by the way? What's happening here?
okay. I don't know, man. Is it me?
I don't hear an echo.
I do hear an echo, but
It's probably me then if
Is-
I can't hear it.
Oh, you get your headphones on?
Aye, I've got my headphones on.
Bizarre. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Mazza. Indian.
So, I mean, expecting
ready
that.
to serve.
It looks like fresh orange in the bottle.
mhm.
No, I mean it looks like that kind of thick orangeness.
I just read the ingredients.
Oh, it's and it ain't orange.
It's not orange.
Oh, I'm not even going to read the ingredients. I'm not going to read it.
Okay. You sip it and then see if you can guess it.
Oh, not a lot of pop, man. Like
Not
a
very fizzy.
I just try to listen to that. Fucking
Mandarin?
smell it already. Nah.
No, mango. Mango.
It's
Did-
mango.
was
is, this, is this carbonated?
Yeah.
Or it was at one point.
Hi. 2 years ago when it was in date.
That's not carbonated, guys.
First on the show.
That is the first time, isn't it?
Why is it a glass bottle?
That's the first time.
No,
You
hold
guys-
on. No.
Talk amongst yourself. I'm going to deep dive it because I think I'm just going to check it's not meant to be carbonated. And the fact that it's so out of date.
No, because I remember looking it up and I'm sure it said
It's ready to serve fruit drink, Andy. It doesn't, guys.
just wipe it off the scoreboard, guys.
It's the first in the show. It doesn't count.
The absolute first ever time. A
amazing.
DNR.
I'll be honest, right? It's really nice, though.
It's good. It's good. Nice wee mango vibes to it. Do
Doesn't
you know who
count.
love this? My daughter will love this. But
So
you
good.
I'm putting the lid
It's
back
not
on. I mean, it's out of date, so it could probably last around.
know what's so annoying? I bought 6 bottles of that because I thought it was going to be dynamite.
I mean, it is nice, but I'm not even going to comment anymore on it because you know.
I
what?
know we can't even talk about how good it is, how bad it is,
It was the 100th drink episode,
and
and it was the last drink of the episode. You hit me
And
with
just,
you
like,
hit me with a still
we,
mango.
we swapped that out. We swapped that out for what could have been an absolute classic.
But this
And
is
we
good.
swapped
This is we'll never forget this.
Do you know what we do have? If
It's
we,
so
want,
good. I'm going to finish it. It's so good.
if we want to get it, if you want to do a fizzy one to round it up, what we all have.
What?
That melon can bottle thing.
Nah,
Not,
I say
not
bad.
chilled. It's not chilled.
I say pass. And it's
Can't
also
do it.
like
No child.
it's like I don't I don't want to leave a stream for us all to run to the fridge.
5-star fruit drinks. I'll just Tantas.
It's good. I mean,
really
that's
good.
tasty. It's tasty.
I mean, but it's not
But
fizzy.
that's
It's not getting a score.
Have you? What an anticlimax.
I know I shook them up and everything. I was like, no, there's definitely fizz in that. We're all right. Why would you put that glass bottle? Why is it a product to the Coca-Cola company?
we
What
like
was the event this year?
Popping the top off going, no, there's not much pop to that.
What was the event? What was the event this year that? Oh, it was the NHL hockey thing.
The what?
Where they were playing at Lake Tahoe.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
nice.
the ice it started melting, and they just they just postponed the game for like 8 hours. That's what we need.
That's it. That's
Tell
it.
you what, maybe look on Instagram at 5-star sodas, and we'll maybe do an Instagram live review of another drink just to get us over the edge.
Well, let's just say
we're cool. That was our 102nd. Oh, Al disappeared. I was so disgusted. He's sugar high out his nut. That's 102 drinks we've done. We've still hit the 100. We still hit the 100. There he comes. He's back. He's back.
He's back like Popeye.
You were mid-sentence as well. Al.
yeah, I was just saying Cammy's saying put it in a soda stream.
It's a vibe. Might
That's
be
why
good.
you need a soda stream on deck, man.
Aye. Yeah, we
Dude,
need,
I mean, like, to be honest, to be honest, right, it doesn't get a review because it's not what it is, but whatever this is, it's tasty. Tanned it.
Yep.
Absolute heat tonight.
What are you taking up the virtual road?
I feel like, honestly, I'm going to, let's go. Here it is.
I'll open that up to all of the drinks, even from the...
I'm pulling one back in from the quiz.
He's bringing a Faygo wrong right back.
I'm going for the Faygo.
Do you know what? It's for me. It is. You're right. It's between the Faygo and the Banana McDade's. The Faygo for me is just super cheap. It doesn't mean it's not that cheap here, but it's just like it's good. It's sweet. It's on deck. The banana thing I would probably pull out once in a while and really enjoy it.
What did you drink the most of out with of the mango?
The banana.
Nah,
just because there was so much to kind of discover, but I've
weirdly, I think I drank most of the Ribena, but I was dying for a drink right at the start.
The banana, then the Coke, the banana, then the Faygo, then the Coke, then the IBC. I mean, look how much red cola I've got left over from the quiz. I mean, that's above the label.
You've just tasted it.
That's shocking.
But
That's really straight in my sink.
It's not really, you know what it is, like with something like the banana or the root beer, you need to get in the weeds with it and see what's happening flavour.
So just to kind of recap though, McDade's 4 for 4, straight up onto the Hall of Fame with another 4.0.
Is there another 4.0 for the McDade's? Football special, not 4.0?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's 4 for 4.
But that made it for the skin of his teeth as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a 4. So football special and banana both in with a 4.0, but cola.
That banana though does have an asterisk though, right?
Say again.
The banana has an asterisk beside it.
Why?
Because I rated it quite high, and Andy rated it lower. I mean, it is triple filter review, but
triple filter. There's nothing wrong with
I mean, it's not quite as it's not quite as up there as the.
In that sense, though, you would need to give a few things an asterisk. Doritos Guava, I rated that quite low. You rated it very high. Still, your highest rated drink of all time.
So good though, isn't it? Ow, back me up on that one.
On which one? Guava.
Aye,
Guava's money.
I should say before we wrap this up, this is our last virtual episode. Hopefully, for a very long time.
Mate, if we go back into lockdown, man, everything's cancelled. I'm
just tanning every soda on the shelf.
I'm announcing my retirement.
No, but we're announcing our big weight loss challenge next time. But for people listening to the show, on the 22nd of May, we are doing a live in-person version of this. We will be at SWG3 in Glasgow, and tickets are on sale now at the link Andy's about to tell you.
bighandmedia.com/shop. Tickets are £15 each, but you're like, to watch you talk pish. But with that £15, you'll be given your very own 5-Star Sodas tote bag. But not just
Yes,
a tote
you
bag,
will be.
because within that 5-Star Sodas tote bag will be the 4 drinks that we're going to taste on that night. And it's not going to be like a can of Coke, a can of Sprite, a can of Fanta, and a plastic bottle of Bars bubblegum. It's we take it seriously. 4 of the, I mean, they're what a lineup. It's tonight we had a great lineup, and I think the one that we're going to do at the live show is just as strong.
Yeah.
We'll be
I
there
mean,
signing signatures, kissing babies, the whole thing, man. We'll be there.
special guests, perhaps.
Just need to be,
Perhaps.
you need to be there. You need to
I'll
be
tell
there.
you what, 2 of the special guests that we were reaching out to have accepted our offer. So
But they're also looking at other offers from a certain European Super League. So we're
Aye,
still just.
So the Soda Super League has an offer. So
Yeah, that's mate.
So the Super League.
Go and register
for
that website. Yeah. So the Super League, man.
Yeah, why don't we do the Soda Super League?
there's fucking no reason why we can't reach out to any other.
After 100 drinks,
Yeah.
we do the Soda Super League. We bring in the top 16 and put them against each other in a taste-off.
This might be the best thing you've
like
ever
a
done, to be
bracket.
honest.
We do a bracket.
Like a bracket.
Yeah.
Wait.
Soda Super League.
Wait a minute though. Isn't the top? Haven't we already rated the top
No,
16?
like,
It's kind of the
Or
point.
you go back
like,
in. You
But
go
like
back
put
in.
them right next to each other. They have to play each other again, basically.
It's a deep dive.
The top
And they're
16.
seeded. They're seeded because of that. It's like the playoffs.
It's so genius, man.
The top 16, the bottom rated drink in the top 16. So your bottom seed is the Fritz Orange.
But that's only because you really like that, Andy.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I liked it. You
Hell,
no, I mean,
that's
to
what I'm
be
saying.
honest,
It's always triple forward.
we weren't. I mean, Fritz Orange would
Samsung,
go
very
head
much.
to head against Fritz Cola. Oh, there's a first round tie for you. Club
Yeah,
Orange
Cool.
versus McDade's Original Cola.
That's it. Maybe could run a wee book on it as well, man, because could be a few upsets.
Yeah,
Gail
definitely.
McKinley coming in at the last gasp. What's getting tanned tonight? Muchos has been already tanned.
Yeah, we've been done, man. We're done.
We'll give them a quick round. We've got the banana.
McDade's
So
banana.
we'll do the scores while we do it. So the Banana
quite like
McDade's, the Banana
McDade's.
McDade's is getting into 8th place with a 4.0.
Nice.
that. IBC root beer.
IBC Root Beer went into 25th place with a 3.4.
Rock and Rye Faygo.
Faygo Rock and Rye, another big hitter, went in at 11th with a 3.8.
Coca-Cola Mexicano.
The 100th drink, that we have ever reviewed on the show, Mexican Coke in the glass bottle, went into 17th place with a 3.7. And then we also had Ribena Sparkling, which went into 70th place with a 2.2. And Curries Red Cola in the 82nd with a
Also
1.9.
pish. And then Andy brought us a mango drink, which was
Aye.
mental.
That's our palate
I'll tell you what,
cleanser.
for anyone again, Andy, tell them my score for the banana.
4.4?
Nah,
Big.
4.3.
Big.
Was it 4.3? Oh, it's 4.3.
Unbelievable.
Andy, would you take that wee mango hangover for your breakfast?
Aye, that's a definite breakfast drink. That's 100% a breakfast soda. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
So aye, not a good
Wrap
episode.
up.
Uh,
Wrap up.
some-
Oh, wait,
some-
whoa.
Whoa.
You know what we forgot to do?
Friends of the podcast.
Friends of the podcast.
I don't think we had any left.
We do have a few.
You can
I've
just
been
wrap this up then.
I've been strategically saving some. Okay. Friends of the podcast, each week we shout out some of our 5-star reviews on Apple iTunes. Is that what we call it? Apple iTunes?
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. Right, here we go. We're running now, by the way, so please jump on there, give us a 5-star review, and we can give you a shout out.
I did see a few people in the comments saying they had reviewed us, but I think Apple Podcast only updates the reviews like once a day or something like that.
So someone said, I didn't know I needed a, I imagine, soda. This is from Iben Jig. Great chat, great laugh, and got me really interested in random sodas. Thank you, Iben Jig.
That's what we're here to do, man.
And then Nick Cragg, 5 stars, of course. Such a great podcast, great chat, brought back some nostalgic memories, and I can't wait for next week already. I mean, what more can you ask for?
That's exactly.
If you want to be a friend of the podcast and be read out, then just go to Apple Podcasts, hit it 5 stars, and leave a wee review. And also, if you want, YouTube, 5-star sodas, like, subscribe, comment, share it. Who knows? And then there you go.
You'll
Plug
find us
it
on Instagram, Facebook as well, at 5-star sodas. Head over to bighandmedia.com/5-star sodas to find links to all of our channels. At that website, you'll also find tickets to the 5-star sodas live show, 22nd of May, SWG3, where we'll be tasting full drinks along with MD that comes along. Just a heads up for MD that does come along. We will also have a wee few bits of merchandise on sale, and you'll be able to buy some of the Hall of Fame drinks. So if you're thinking, where can I get one bottle of that banana stuff? Come to the show. We will be selling them there. But another great show. 102 drinks reviewed officially. It should have been 103, but I fucked it. That's it from us, guys. We'll see you next week, and we'll be sitting together. We'll be sitting beside each other, innit? See you then.
We